Hello everybody, I'm back with Corp. Oh god. Hey Janko. I assume you have to do them all for the true ending. Good luck. There's gotta be a few good ones in there, right? Alright, last time, honestly the last couple of times I've streamed this, it hasn't really been much, like, stressful at all. Tonight, I believe on the agenda is we're gonna attempt the Midnight Ordeal for the final Gebura mission. Good lord. We memory repoed last time after finishing up Silent Orchestra, so I have a set of his gear. Although I won't have him anymore. Will I have to rebuy the armor if whoever I give it to dies? That's pretty rough. I need clarification there. Oh, hey, Alonso. Good to see ya. Alonso, what happens if the unit that I give the Silent Orchestra's gear dies? Will I have to get Silent Orchestra back in the facility to get the armor back? By the way, since we memory repoed, you need him back to get it back. Oh, that's brutal. Okay. Let me look for someone with like a good ego gift, and then I'll just bump their stats all the way up, if need be. First of all, let's take a look at the ego that we got. So last time, we finished up Silent Orchestra and Big Bad Wolf, whatever his name was. Cobalt Scar. Does it have anything unique? No. The armor is torn up with countless traces that recount the history of the unending battle. As all wounds heal up and become nothing in the end, this equipment will dull the damages, even if it won't protect you from them completely. What about the weapon? Assuming it's WoW rank. Oh, it's Crimson Scar and Cobalt Scar. Damn, that's kind of cool. We got tabs on the left, yeah. Can cause additional red damage for a certain amount of time. Oh, so bleed effect? Is it the same with this one? No, weapon damage plus 50% of the employee's HP is lower than 50%. However, if the employee attacks in that state, it may cause collateral damage to employees in range. Yikes. Let's see. Can cause additional red damage for a certain amount of time. Weapon damage plus 50% when the employee's HP is less than 50%. That's the same. However, if the... Oh! You know, two sides of the same coin, those, that Big Bad Wolf and Red Riding Hood, huh? Okay, I need to decide who's getting the gear. We also have Silent Orchestra, and since last time... I mean, the clone's back. He's rocking the Justicia armor, but not the weapon. I'm probably just gonna stick with that. I mean, I already drew him. Wearing it, so that's kind of locked in. Same with Diva. I feel like Yum Yum deserves an upgrade. Her stats are already quite nice. I think I will strengthen her. Just because it seems she's missing a level on Prudence. It's 4 law, but I got almost 300 of that to spend, so. Oh. Just got like a piercing pain in the left of my head. I'm good. I think. Okay, I'm gonna give Yum Yum one of the new armors. I'll see how they look on her. How do I see the ego gifts? I believe it's this little button right here. Today's expression, and that's kind of it. All right. Yeah. Clone's missing the weapon. I mentioned that at the start. I'll find some other units here. Mobby Nerd lost. I forget what he had. I think it was the Spore armor, so I'm not giving that back. Since I don't have Little Prince anymore. I'm pretty sure that's the mushroom guy. It's my boy Mobby Nerd. How can I not? How can I not strengthen? Oh, that's so expensive. Oh, that was painful. Before I spend any more, let's start dishing out the gear and see what we even have to dish out. We'll start with the important stuff. The Aleph gear. Legally distinct clone. You, of course, get the Justitia weapon. Bam. Is there a set bonus or anything? Doesn't look like it. At least... Yeah, no. Just looks like really good. I mean, does it need an extra effect when it's a pale weapon? Add. Oh, I didn't realize that the pale was 2 to 4. That seems really low, but it's like true damage or something, so it's probably really good. I'll wait for Alonso here. Oh, right. I think Prismia died at some point. When did Prismia die? Probably during the Helix of the End or whatever. Welcome back. I don't remember when Prismia died. I'm assuming it was during the Midnight Ordeal, which didn't count for some reason. Alright, there you go, Prismia. Now, Da Capo. A splendid tailcoat perfect for a symphony. Superb leadership is required to create a perfect ensemble. It would be wise to leave some of the audience alive until the finale to hear them applaud. Well, you normally want to not kill your audience, I would think. Anything with a Da Capo weapon? A scythe that swings silently and with discipline like a conductor's gestures and baton. If there were a score for this song, it would be one that sings of the apocalypse. The wielder of this ego is able to indulge in the music of silence that no one else can hear. The conductor does not wish to end the performance until it reaches the finale. However, it may be wise to leave some audience alive to applaud at the end. Let's just see what Yum Yum looks like in this. I was thinking the wolf set. Okay, that claws do not look how I imagine they would be. They would. Nah, I'll give her the... Wait, Gold Rush. Oh, did Eyelet get deleted again? Oh, is that what happened? Hang on, let me double check. Maybe she's just not... I think Eyelet got deleted again. Or am I blind? Alright, I'm remaking Eyelet. Okay. Customize. Ah! Thank you for the follow. Oh, sorry.
Shoot him down for me, Zex.
I don't do that. I appreciate it, but, you know. Sorry. You can take back the follow if you want. I don't mind. Alright. I'm gonna have to remake Eyelet from memory here. Or do I just let her go for now? Although she's the one that had the Gold Rush armor. I know for sure she had the really cool... Was it this one? Oh, God. Alonso, do you happen to know if you have a screenshot of her or something? Oh, I think it's this one, but I don't remember what the front hair was. One sec, thank you very much. In that case, we'll go back to dishing gear out. Well, I'll recreate Eyelet after. Okay. Juliet's keeping Crimson Scar. Does Juliet have, like, someone in the facility that should have Cobalt Scar gear? Matt's sticking with his gunner set. Can't blame him. It's like one of the coolest armors and weapons in the game. I just don't see Yum Yum with the Cobalt Scar set. I guess, you know what, yeah. She's the third unit I ever had. I think she deserves the Da Capo set. It does white damage. Huh. It would be cool if it, like, changed the damage type over time, but then I guess that would be kind of, that'd be kind of hard to use. Although I think Queen of Hatred had a weapon that did something similar. Sent on Discord? Awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. She's taking the Da Capo gear. Unless someone else was lined up to get an Aleph gear. I don't think so, though. So Diva... My first 3 units were Diva, Yukari, Yum Yum. In fact, Yum Yum was my... I can't tell. There's normally a number. second or third unit. So if anyone's getting a new Aleph armor, I'll give it to her. Now, before we do anything, I want to make a new employee. We're going to decorate. Alright, I don't know what numbers these are, so I'm just going to have to go... How many more times do you think we're going to have to memory repo a lone cell? I don't necessarily mind doing this. That's it. And it's that really cool hair at the end. I believe it's that one. Yeah. And then, coincidentally, it just happened to be my favorite shade of red. A red with a little bit of blue in there. A nice maroon. Beautiful. And let's see, normal eyes. Kinda got the bags under the eyes. Is it all? No. God, some of these eyes, man. Oh, that was it. And then neutral eyelashes, sure. And then the little triangle mouth. Perfect. Spitting image. I think I have my Windows nightlight on. Hang on. There we go. It kind of throws off the colors. Almost done. I guess I'll just have to guess what the combat and panic faces. None of these quite look eloquent. Yeah, sure. Not something I'm hoping to see, though. Okay. It's gonna be expensive, but I need a really good unit. Okay, hang on. That's all set and done with. Let me go back to my chat and my OBS. Let's see. Well, depends. If this midnight goes like last time, then +1 more repo. And then depending on how the core suppressions go, that would be +1 to 2 more repos. Okay, that's fine. I mean, what else am I going to use this lob for? Unless they suddenly throw a mechanic at you that you can use lob on at the end of the game or something. No. You are Islet. I don't remember how it was spelled. I think it was like that. Islet. Welcome aboard. And more importantly... Oh, that means that she loses the Galaxy Kid gift, huh? That's pretty brutal. Recreating Islet over and over as a canon event. Yes, I like her that much. Okay, that's who's getting the Gluttony. I always forget the name of the Abno. Gold Rush. I forget what the name of the actual abnormality was. On attack, 10% chance to buff min and max attack power by +12 for 5 or +5 for 12 seconds, and reduce temperance by 50% for 120 seconds. Gluttony. I need to position her somewhere. We don't even have Hakma. Oh god, I almost clicked begin management. Okay, Islet, you can have this, and the armor's not Aleph, right? Just the weapon. The armor is WoW. Yeah. That's fine. King of Greed. Ah, not Gluttony. Greed. Thank you. Yeah, Greed and Gluttony. I feel like they're adjacent things. We still have 2 Exuvii. I think I lost one of these. Actually, I wonder why we lost Exuvii. Someone must have died that had these on. We'll decide. And I've got... the Knight of Despair armor and 1 Feather of Honor to dish out. We got quite a few things to dish out, actually. This is going to be like the next 10-20 minutes of the stream. Sorry about that. But this is important. Wrath, envy, lust, gluttony, and sloth. If you play The Binding of Isaac enough, you know what that's from. I've been wanting to play that game, actually. I haven't played Isaac in a hot minute. Wait, what? Did Delilah die? No, it just unequipped her. I must have lost the weapons somehow. Okay. Delilah, you can have that back. And that means, I think Gem Miner was the one with this set, right? Yeah. There you go. I'm tempted to have the flesh armor for myself, but I mean, I already drew my. I mean, my legally distinct clone already has the Judicious set, and it looks too cool not to. Okay. Who is a good unit that? Well, what even do we have? All of Alepht's are accounted for. You've said about like 3 sets now. Look, it's hard to pick. All right. I don't know if you made a legally distinct clone of yourself to run your facility, but I want him to be in the coolest gear. I didn't know that the Hornet weapon was WoW. I guess the abnormality is WoW, so that makes sense. Vera being a gunner makes sense. That's fine. Matt said he wanted to stick with the gunner set. Sorry, the Dare Fry Shoot set. I did not. I just picked cute girls and cool guys. Understandable. It's kind of what I'm doing as well. Although I do have myself. My legally distinct clone, I mean. Well, I've been saying legally distinct clone this whole time, but I am a legally distinct clone. I feel like I don't understand how memory repoing works. Am I a little tin can like the rest of the oh god, what are they called? I was gonna say Seraphines, but no. What the fuck are... it's lost in my mind. What are all of the... Sephiroth, thank you. I'm assuming I'm a little tin can like the other Sephiroth. And that'll get revealed at some point. Okay. Prismia has this set. Like, everybody that's one of... my best units have their good sets. Mobby Nerd doesn't have anything. Let's kid him out. I wonder if we give Mobby Nerd the Cobalt Scar. Nah. It's like me calling him a furry. Although, I think he previously lost one of the Spore armors, and I don't have Little Prince anymore, so... How about we give him the Exuvii set? Naked Nest. That looks fine. What type of weapon is it? Red. It's a lot of red, though. It's one of these cannon types. Isn't Maritza one of my really good units? Yeah, 5 across the board except for Justice. Oh, she's the one that has the baby machine gun. Yes, you didn't hear wrong. Every time it fires and it has really fast fire rate, it makes a baby noise. Just trying to find someone to give this set to. I thought max was 3. Okay. Alright. And then I guess nobody lost any of those. Or I had a chance to rebuy them afterwards, I'm not sure. Yeah, sure. Let's start dishing out some promotions here. What's another good unit? My boy Vera. I mean, I don't know. He was a... What's the, B armor? It's gotta be here, no, or is it somehow T rank? Hornet. Ah, well, you know what, there. Unless, Spore was better. Let me take a look. Endures red. Endures all of them. And even endures, pale a lot. As opposed to this, which is weak to black. Sure. Yeah, that looks pretty spiffy. That's a good upgrade right there, my boy. Now, who gets the lamp? Who else is deserving of a raise here? I feel like Katya's been kind of like just sitting in the background. Stats are okay. I'm looking for units I've had for a while. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't remember a whole lot of people up here. Janko's stats aren't bad, actually. He's kind of just rocking... He's still rocking 10th rank here. Sure. What would make sense for Janko? Wait, what if I made Janko the furry? He's always calling me a furry. What if I made Janko the furry? Well, then I need to rethink Maritza's gear. Projection mutts? Yeah, right, man. Why, you don't like when the shoe's on the other foot, bud? Nah, I'll find you something else. I could also give you a Juvii, maybe. Sure. But, let me find Maritza. Have I ever said I was not a furry? Furry! Jenko! Point and call him a furry! Point at yourself and call yourself a furry. For those unaware, Jenko called me a furry. Every chance he gets. It's a running gag. Very funny. There we go, Maritza. Yeah, sure, why not? I've been called so many things in life. Including furry. Okay. Mobby Nerd's good. Jenko's good. Maritza's good. Oh, Lizzie. Wait, wasn't Lizzie? I think I upgraded Lizzie to this set, right? She was the one that... Yeah, I'm pretty sure she was the one that was using the lamp set. What was the Spore weapon? Or did Spore not have a weapon? To the point where I don't even find it insulting. Okay. Alright, bud. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is what Lizzie was rocking. Didn't she have a nice little, like, pair of lipstick? Or set of lipstick? Spore had a spory-looking lance. What happened to mine? Just lost the time, I guess. This is fine. Tomato is someone I've had for a long time, but he's just one that hasn't been able to train. I have a lot of units that are just like middle of the road that haven't really had a chance to train much. I'm only working with Alifs and Wows now. They just don't have a chance. How would she look with the today's shy look? I guess I'll find out when I'm out of this menu. Alif's accounted for. We've still got the Discord set. And a lot of WoW armors. Was there no Phoenix weapon? All those are accounted for. Just one Spore armor, Knight of Despair, Phoenix armor, and Discord. The problem with Discord is that it's weak to red. You only get Firebird weapon if you suppressed it. I think I had it break out once or twice, and it just dashed through my entire facility in one attack and wiped out everybody. That was my very first facility, though, and I was still very much a noob. Or more so than I am now, anyway. Olive's kind of one of those middle-of-the-road units. Where's Arang? Yeah, Arang, you deserve some better gear, Arang. Hang on. Look at her stats. 5, 4, I'm assuming 5 and 5. That's not bad, man. And being given in the same room as it basically turns into an oven, that can be hard if you're not prepared for war. Oh, given being in the same room as it basically turns it into an oven. Yeah. Yeah. Well, maybe we'll see it someday. I remember people were recommending that I start stockpiling birds. I don't know, maybe there's an apocalypse where you need birds. We don't use bottle caps for currency, we use birds. Honestly, I think this is kind of cool for her. But being weak to red sucks. It's very resistant to the other things, though. Alonso, is the weakness to red so bad that you wouldn't even give it to anybody? Or just being a level higher than he means that it's worth that while anyway? Did Tomato have Knight of Despair? I don't think Tomato had Knight of Despair. I can't remember who had it, but I don't think it was Tomato. I might make another unit. Although, like I said, I still have all these units that I feel like probably deserve an upgrade here. And honestly, I have a lot of units that don't even have any gear at the moment. Bong Bong was another one with good stats. Something about this feels right. Was there an effect on the Discord armor? Or rather, the Discord weapon? No. At least not that I can see, no. All I can say is I've had bad experiences with weak red armor to the point that I stopped assigning them altogether. Wow. And something she has is giving minus HP. Magic bullet. Oh, it's the pipe. Her lungs are bad. What are the other weapon types then? You know the Green Noon Sawblade bots? Yeah. It's Doubt and then like Envy or something like that. The robots with the one of them. That. One of my top agents had a red weak he armor. She was melted in seconds because it's like a chainsaw, right? And if we get a green midnight ordeal, that's just a ton of them. It's rough, bud. That's rough. You know what? I'm rewriting history then. I don't know who used to have Knight of Despair. I know Prismia rocked Knight of Despair until I gave him the blue star set. But this seems fine to me. Any effect? Nope. The pipe even kind of works with it. Okay, some of these are also quite good units. 5 across the board. Yeah, that deserves some WoW rank gear, sure. It just feels so bad wasting away right there, but red is very common. Weak to black kind of sucks as well. This looks kind of cool. No spore weapon though. Well, if we're out of WoW rank gear, let's look at the He rank gear to dish out. We do have a lot of it. Okay, all that looks about right. Ooh, oh, dude, what a beautiful weapon. If I had another clone, I'd give it to him. There's only one pleasure weapon? It must have an effect. Can cause additional white damage to target for a certain amount of time. I think there was 2 of these, no? Two screaming wedges. We must have lost one at some point. That gun is Teth, right? Yeah. You know what? You can have the baby cannon. There you go. Christmas do anything special? Nope. Nope. What's the other WoW rank stuff to dish out real quick? I have 1 WoW rank weapon. And 1 WoW rank armor. Pong Pong's good. Yeah. No ego gifts, surprising. Like none to speak. Sure. And temperance is a little low. Oh, that doesn't quite make sense. What was the thing with the fire armor? It's not good with Snow Queen? There was some kind of interaction going on there? Our galaxy. Sure. Okay, what are some other good units that deserve an upgrade? Jenko set. Anyone sent to work with Snow Queen instantly burns to death from the armor trying to heat them up for the extreme cold temperature in the containment chamber. Yikes. Hey Rariku, how's it going, bro? Jenko got a weapon upgrade. And an armor upgrade, actually.
What the whoa?
What? Whoa. How's it going, man? Doing Lob Corp again? Although the entire stream thus far has been dishing out gear. Since I'm gonna have to do a midnight ordeal again tonight. Sure. Those are also quite decent stats. Gotta have a better weapon, right? 2 to 3 black versus 11 to 13 white. We have a bot. Hang on. I'll load my stream manager in the background while we continue to dish out gear. Yeah, sure. I think Gebura used to rock this set, yeah. Alright, I'll get the bot. Hang on. Be gone. Alright. This is only a 10th set, but it's actually kind of a cool one. I love the cannons, man. Who was I looking at? It was someone that had pretty good stats. Summer is also a good unit, right? Yeah, 5 across the board. Give that bitch a cannon. Bitches love cannons. Is this a reference? I know chicks dig giant robots. That's what Magus XLR taught me back on Cartoon Network. I mean, with stats like these... Oh, Hellsing Abridged reference. I thought about Hellsing Abridged recently. I don't remember why. But, I don't remember enough to reference it. Weak to white. What does white type damage? I feel like not a lot of things. Sanguine Desire. You know, maybe we'll give the Sanguine set to Tomato. It's red, you know. Or wrong. Look, he's got tomato sauce on the... Oh, never mind. This is one that has tomato sauce on it. I'll think about it. The teddy bear was he? Huh. It's like one of the easiest ones. I never want to think about this Abno again. Good lord, that thing was awful. Honestly, yeah, sure. This looks fine. I love Reddit's armor. I used it to create the science team. I like that. There's 3 of them. That's cool. I feel like rarely do they give that many gears out. Haru, how are your stats? Your fortitude's very good. Everything else is lacking. Orga, just simple across the board. Georgia. Decent stats except for temperance. Well, why don't you rock the full bear set? Dorothy. I thought Dorothy was a really good unit. Although I think I just kept throwing her into the painting. The painting that would have someone else take damage for them. I guess I never actually trained her. Same thing with Helena here. If their stats are under 2, I think it's probably better to just hire a new unit. Because the new units start out at level 3 across the board. That's better than having to pay for each level up to get them up to 3. No offense. 5 across the board? Well, actually, Temperance kind of sucks. I'm pretty sure he's stationed right next to the teddy bear, though, so I can have him train that. Have him and someone else just swap for training Temperance. You gotta remember that that bear will snap your neck. If you go in twice in a row. Oh, May's stats aren't bad. Except for maybe Temperance, but still. Sure. You want to be another Redditor? Do you want the Reddit weapon? This feels insulting. How about Christmas? Ah, it looks like Christmas patches of flesh. I guess that's what Rudolta of the Sleigh was all about, though. Sure. I don't remember what she was wearing previously. Yumi was one that I did work on a bit. In her case, she's decent. Really good fortitude, really good justice. I think we lost the life of a Daredevil armor. I'm gonna have to remember to buy that back. Unless it's 10th rank. Oh no, it's 10th rank, okay. I don't think there's a bonus for using the weapon. Although, isn't the whole thing that it was a cursed armor that would lead you to victory so long as you showed bravery? Or something. But if you ever let up and got scared, you'd fucking die. Or it killed your fear and made you a really strong... Something like that. It's been a while. Damn, dude, Yumi looks done with this fucking place. And I can't blame her. Wearing the armor led to death, not wearing it made you nigh immortal. Fucking hell yeah, dude. What's stopping you from just keeping it like in a shed? What are the stats on this? Weak to white. I think that's fine. It almost looks like camo. Kinda. It's kind of cool. Nothing. That's basically what the last person in the story did. Ah. Well then, hell yeah. It's too much of a hassle to work with, though. I think it's a really good temperance trainer, but then you get marked and it leaves you, like, really close to death or something constantly. And I think the only way to replace it is to get a different head ego. Sure, this is fine. O'Delly. Pretty decent stats. You deserve better than a heat. Well, nah. I like that set. That's fine. Candy Missile's also rocking a decent set. Let me go get some water in a little bit. Sanchez. One justice. At this point, it's probably better just fire them and recreate them. Susan's someone that I trained somewhat, right? Yeah. He deserves some heat. How about Susan? Susan the Redditor. The only Susan I can think of when I think of the name is the previous YouTube CEO, but it's kind of in bad taste to maybe joke due to what happened to her. Yeah, some of these stat sheets are just all over the place because I never finished training them. Isn't there Fresh Shoots a good Justice trainer? I feel like Bong Bong's in the same unit as him, so could work on that. Orga, also 3 across the board. Haru, yeah. Very good Justice trainer. Okay. Well, then Bong Bong should work with him. I think the only problem is the 7th... Well, obviously he'll shoot randomly when his Clifoth reaches 0. Oh, no. The 7th time you shoot... You request him to shoot, it's random. Only asterisk being you need 3 Justice to start working with him. Well... She meets that threshold. Dude, when we're done setting up gears here, I'm gonna go get some water. You can probably tell by my voice, but I feel like I really need it. We're Tomato. Tomato. I don't know what you had previously, bro, but you can rock this. I think I had given Eyelet the Sanguine Desire for a little while until we got, King of Greed. Yeah, sure. It kind of fits, I guess. Sure. And I know if there's like a pro out there somewhere at this game, like, what do you mean? You should be min-maxing the gear right now. I'm not super good at the game. Oh, damn, dude. Tasha's stats are abysmal. I gotta make some new people here, man. Like, no offense, but, I feel like this gear is wasted. I mean, 4 Fortitude's not bad, but it's just way better to remake. What do you mean min-max? A true man only max. Yes. All in a Fortitude. 1 on every other stat. Let's fucking go. EX Fortitude. His mind would break in 1 hit. That does sound kind of fun, honestly. Are you guys level 3 across the board? You are. Sheo and Ruby. I think these two I felt bad for because I made them, and I made them as like sacrificial lambs for something. I know for sure Sheo, I don't know about Ruby. But at some point I felt really bad for them. You'd also moved Yukari to Bina's department for the department bonus. Ah, but we do have Bina. You're right. We don't have Hawkma. Yeah, cause I shouldn't have newbies here. I should have like the really good ones. I think Yukari and maybe Prismia? Because he's got like a ranged Aleph weapon, right? What's the effect exactly? Offensive and defensive, yeah. You gotta have WoW ranks down, or Aleph ranks down here. Legally distinct clone. What could possibly go wrong? Okay. And I should actually be min-maxing this. I know, well, I should be maxing this, no minning, as Jenko said. Who has a Aleph or WoW rank weapon? We'll go Yum Yum over here. Although I'm used to having Yum Yum here. Diva can stay there. Although, actually, just by staying here, they have, like, a bonus, right? I don't know how to look at it, but the longer you stay in a place, the more bonuses you get. I guess I'll leave Yum Yum there, who has a really good weapon, though. We gotta have another WoW rank or Aleph rank somewhere. Unless that was the only other one. Do Maritza. Is there any... I feel like this is bad juju right here. I don't think there is, but Alonso, is there any reason not to have them in the same unit? I feel like this is oil and water right here. Fire and ice. Not that I can think of. Alright, let's hope they don't end up fucking killing each other. Let's see, they're good. We have some open spots here. Sheo. Someone had, like, garbage stats. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tasha, but you're out. Although, can I, is there just, like, a strip weapon and armor button? Or do I have to do it like this, one by one? That's fine, I guess. Sorry, Tasha. Make room for Ruby. Brooke is 3 across the board. Better than nothing, I guess. Okay, Hallen is 3 across the board. I think I'm gonna pay for Lizzie's 5th point in Prudence. Fortitude, I mean. Sorry. Strengthen employee. I mean, it's Lizzie. I don't want Lizzie to die. I never realized how bad Tasha was before. Same! She has an ego gift, so I figured she was someone I trained, but... Again, at some point, I just stopped being able to train because all of my focus became... You know... these schmucks. But now that, this place can't... what's it called? Overclock? No... Clipop? Meltdown. That this place can't melt down anymore. I can't maybe have time for that again. Or I feel like I'm too late in the game to really be able to train anybody up anymore. I guess that's what all the lob I've been building up is for. Okay. If they're 3 across the board, that's good. My boy Vera's good. Katya's fine, I think. Let's look at the ego list again. Right now we're in He, which I don't think I need to worry too much about. I think I am want to give her the really good axe. Yeah. It's not weak to red, it's weak to white. Sure, actually. I never noticed Hallen's too pure for this Earth face. Okay. Sheo. Yeah, Sheo looks pretty cool. What one of these? Galaxy? Nah. I could see him being a Redditor. Maybe that's incredibly rude. Sure. 3 across the board is at least something, though that's not like... It's a little lacking by this point. Hey there, Amelia James. I'm still dishing out gear 47 minutes into my stream. I didn't realize how bad the situation was. Or do I... Nah, I'll make him a Christmas, bro. God, it looks so bad. Joy. I think I'll pay for her... With 5 Fortitude, I think I'll pay for her Temperance and Prudence. I didn't realize she only had 2 improvements. That's good. That could be pretty gnarly, actually. Honestly, sure. I kind of like this. Let me do that now so I don't forget. Where are you, Joy? You can have this. And hell, I'm feeling generous. Do this and this. That's decent. Alright. I don't gotta worry about her dying to, like, Purple Dawn. Or some other things. Of that tier. Ruby, you're another one that's decent. I'll give you, like... Well, let's look at the gear. I'll give her stats that benefit whatever gear she's rocking. Ruby. Honestly, we'll just give you another one of these. Unless we're out of the axes now. That's fine. Let's see. We should offset. Honestly, I might just give her +1 across the board, minus Justice. It's already a slow weapon, right? I don't think Justice is going to make that much better. No, sorry. I don't do that kind of thing. Appreciate it, but you can take your follow back if you want. That's not something I partake in. Sure, we'll do this. Lob's really starting to take a hit, but Facility's looking better for it. Is there anyone whose stats are just worrying? I feel like 3 is the bare minimum at the moment. Only 3 Temperance on Michaela. Is this a new bot type? I think so, yeah. Well, if not a bot, like, there are people that post, like, the same template AI, like, Twitch asset art on Twitter. They follow you if you tweet about going live on Twitter. And sometimes they show up requesting you follow them back. But they're there to trick newer streamers into paying them for cheapo template artwork. And I find them particularly offensive because I'm a fucking artist! Sorry. If they looked even remotely at my account, if these weren't bots, if they looked even remotely at my account, they'd know I'd have 0 interest in paying someone else for art. Anyway. I don't know where that came from. Oh, Haru. Well, 4 Fortitude's not bad. But everything else sucks. Georgia's got good stuff. Hang on. Although she's rocking a He rank set already. A teddy bear. Should I ban those two? It at least sounds human. It could be a person, like, no offense, but I've seen a lot of people type that kind of thing before. They never seem to respond either, so I don't know. It's kind of... He's living on the edge, but... You know, when you live next to Singing Machine, you should expect to live on the edge. Or, I don't know, like... It's fitting. He can keep the meat grinder. I'm just worried because the Singing Machine... It takes 10% of your max health every shot, but it's pretty strong, from what I remember. Dorothy... I mean, 4 Temperance, 4 Fortitude. It's really just her Justice that sucks. That's not bad. I feel like it's my fault that you're not stronger. I'll do this. And this. Bare minimum. Okay, Dorothy's a decent unit now. She deserves an upgrade. Elena, I know I've had for a long time, but her stat sheet is a little lacking. I might replace her with somebody new. We'll see. I hope I'm not taking too long. I mean, we're going on like an hour, it feels like. But I feel like this is important if we're going to take on a Midnight Ordeal. They'll die instantly when they see them. Like Tasha? Oof. Red Mist. Sure, you can have the axe and... whatever. Yeah, Redditor. Redditor snaps and goes on an axe spree. That's what this looks like right here. The eyes don't really help it, actually. Although the smile cancels that out. Okay. Dakota, you're not wearing any gear. You're 3 across the board. You can have the baby armor and screaming wedge. I'll try to pick this up a bit. Honestly, I think we're gonna remove Haru and replace her with a new hire. Orga is at least 3. Dakota's at least 3. Georgia is pretty good, actually. I almost think she deserves WoW rank gear, but we don't have any more to dish out. Susan is decent. Bong Bong's good. Piper is just middle of the road. Alright, Sanchez. Fine. I'll give you 1 point in there and 1 point in there. The only problem of having low justice is attack speed and movement speed, right? I'll leave it like this. Okay. Whoever is stationed right now, there's no empty spots. Let me check. Everything's good, everything's good, everything's good. Okay. Whoever's stationed gets gear. Don't gotta worry about anything else now. Wait, why does safety only have 1? Okay, I missed that. We're just gonna make a rando. Oh, Hannah. Sure, you look cool. Alright, welcome aboard. How much does it cost for a new hire again? It's only 1 lot. Okay, it is so much more cost effective to just make a new hire if they're lacking stats. Although if they have ego gifts or something, that's good too. That maybe will change my decision. Okay, we're almost done here, I swear. All this gets saved, right, Alonso? Good lord, I hope it does. Okay, who's missing gear? I think it's mostly Agir and Azia. Hannah! You can have the other cannon. Although you don't really have a whole lot of red to give. When you hit start day, yes, good. Hannah, welcome to Christmas. Never mind, there's only 2 Christmas armors. Sure. Orga. It's fine. Dorothy's good. Piper. You can just have whatever we have. Multiple copies of there. Oh, there was only 1 of the flower weapon. Sanchez is rocking Teth armor. I gotta fix that. Sure. I would like this set way more if the flower was at the chest. I don't like it being at the navel. It looks weird. Okay, am I missing anybody? Elena. You're kind of a liability, but you can stay. I have a few more armors to dish out. But if nobody needs them, nobody needs them. Looks good to me. Alright, I think we're finally done. Okay, I'm gonna hit start day. And then I'm gonna be right back real quick. I'll wait until the day actually loads. There we go. So I can pause it. I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back. Hang on. I don't want to leave y'all in silence, so let me head over to my server over here. Got some music. Stream music, specifically. I think this is the one I use for Roguelite Roulette. Yeah. I'll be right back. 2 minutes tops. Just getting some water. I very much need it, if you couldn't tell by my voice. Did I show up as soon as the song ended? That's what the volume bar on my OBS looked like. Hi. I'm back. And it's time to work towards a midnight ordeal. Yes. Okay. So, boxes don't matter, right? I should just do, like, literally anything. So I can even just do, like, this. I know How needed a little bit of attachment. Okay, he cannot work with it again. How cannot work with it again. We're not even touching Singing Machine. The hell with that thing. Yeah, the Adrias will also give a chunk of energy. Okay, so I should be doing. I just prolong the. Keep working. Maybe if you can fit in a little bit of training or two. I'll look at their fry shoots to kind of get a feel for how his thing worked again. Also, hang on. Now Yum can work with Judgment Bird, right? That's a great success rate. And plus, she highly resists Pale. That's so nice. It's so nice having another end game tier unit. I don't gotta worry about, right? Oh yeah, look at her. Fantastic. 75. I am gonna move Yukari out of here. Well, not resist, but I mean, everyone's double damage. Everyone takes double damage from Pale. She only takes like 1.5 or something. 1.4, some such. I believe it's working Insight with this guy. What's the ego gift? Oh, it's like a visor, right? I thought Prismia or Gem Miner had it at one point, but they must have lost it over the days, over the memory repos. That's really my only critique of Silent Orchestra suit. It's the only one that doesn't resist Pale at all. Well, I mean, yeah, more so than most gear. 0.2 white? I missed that part of it. Yum. My god. Okay. That's... Could you solo, like, let's say... This is just a hypothetical scenario here. Could I solo... Okay, we have a room. Yum Yum and Blue Star. Blue Star can't do his shitty warp shit and just, like, suck up the whole facility. Could she win if you resist white damage that much? Imagine one had immunity on it. That'd be cool. Okay, how... I'm not sure what I have him work with. I might do, like, for how, I might do, like, Teddy Bear, Jesus, Teddy Bear, Jesus. Let me double check that's how that works. Anytime Blue Star is broken out for me, I've never even tried to suppress it. Yeah, it's just 2 BS. It's just a instant retry there. Ah, man. Okay. Lee Sengyun died of asphyxiation after working with Happy Teddy Bear multiple times in a row. Loki was found dead in Happy Teddy Bear's arms with a broken neck. It is believed that visiting the Happy Teddy Bear's containment unit several times in a row is what causes these unfortunate incidents. Please refer to the old letter document for more information. Yeah, I believe he'll be fine if he goes this. Teddy Bear, Jesus, Teddy Bear, Jesus. Aldiva, you can work over here again. Yum Yum. She has the best chance, honestly. I don't think that's what that means. What? I thought it's fine. So you work with the teddy bear, you work with something else. You're right. You're right. Someone else. Yes, someone else has to work with the teddy bear. All right. You're right. Thank you. That could have been gnarly. Well, we have new hires, so I could go Hal and then someone else that needs to work with attachment. We'll go... Oh, I forgot to give Orga a weapon. Whoops. Unfortunate. Well, how about we go How, Georgia? Or maybe even just go down the list. And then if I can't remember, we'll just skip down the list one. Okay, good. Yeah, glad we caught that. Thank you, Alonso. Although you can't hear me right now. 65 is not bad. Everyone's Qliphoth is looking good. Yep. Only thing we have down here is some shoes. Probably have Gem Miner. Although Prismy has the best chance, so sure. Yin's another one. I think he's pretty simple. You just work with him. Meltdown level 1. And Red Dawn. Red Dawn should be fine. Welcome back. Who's melting down? Can you tell who's melting down, Alonso? Only one I have down here is Red Shoes, and it's not melting down. And I know I'm immune up here, and I'm immune in Central. Kesset and Gebura department. Don't see anybody. Oh, maybe it's these guys. But they're already in the middle of work right now. Am I blind? Did it glitch and nobody's melting down? What was it? Oh, was somebody melting down and then the Iron Maiden got it, so it ate it. Iron Maiden? I have an Iron Maiden in here? We can change anything? Can it not melt down? Is that the thing? Huh. Well, sure. Hell yeah. Sure. Are my clerks strong enough to handle a Red Dawn, or should I not chance it and just start murking them? It can't melt down, but it can still be assigned to melt down, so it essentially eats it. Badass. Hell yeah. I love Iron Maidens. Just don't put me in one. Diva, if you would. Yum yum. What's his gift? Is it like eye bandages? That wouldn't be bad, huh? It would kind of work with the... I would hate to overwrite her face, but it would kind of work with the set. The Decapo set. Hikari? I mean, I'm sure they're fine, but you may as well start killing them before the more gnarly ordeals start showing up. Yeah, I don't want... I already wasted a set of bullets since the previous ordeal. I forgot about that. Which are the clerks that I should keep for effects? Or none of them at the moment? And just start going indiscriminately here. Wherever I see multiple clerks line up. I'm sorry. He looks pretty cool. It's a cool hairstyle. I'm not buying any gear tonight. I mean, God forbid. You know, God willing. So, I don't know if I need the clerks in that department right now. Oh no. No. I don't want to do it. They all looked so cute this time. this one even accepts its fate. I'm sorry, bud. I was gonna say it's a mercy killing, but then Hakma showed us last time that even the clerks. Oh no, not clerks. It's employees. It's regular employees, not clerks. They just play around with their souls here. How many more of these bullets I got? I got a lot. Damn. No, your fast run speed's doing you dirty here. That one looks exactly like Delilah, but depressed. Well, it's the exact same hair, at least. I don't want to be too quick, too quick on the draw here, because I'm worried I might accidentally kill one of my units. Okay, I feel like I've thinned the herd a whole lot. The reason I'm doing this is because I don't want them to die during all the ordeals we're going to face tonight. One, it's part mercy killing. Two, it's part when deaths happen in the facility, Mountain of Smiling Bodies gets pissy. He cares about clerks' rights. And if LobCorp were set in like a happier kind of world, I would too, but it's not. It's a hellscape. Do you think you're better off working in or living in the slums? Or the back streets, whatever that place is called? Than working here. Okay, I got one more bullet. The next game's definitely explore that idea. Okay. We'll get there eventually then. I wouldn't mind starting that game this month, Library of Ruina. However, we gotta finish this game first. Alright, I spent all my bullets. Let's keep working. Okay. I'm gonna keep going down the list here. I believe Georgia worked, but I'm not entirely sure, so we're gonna skip over to Orga. Someone up here can work with Jesus. Just anybody, really. I guess Odeli is the only one missing 5 attachment there. That isn't a new hire. What's wrong with my voice tonight, man? It sounds kind of shrill. Or hoarse, actually. Keep going, Yum Yum. I did click white, right? Prudence. Inside. Look. There's the word for the work type, and there's a word for the stat. I interchange the two sometimes, okay? Don't crucify me for it. It's insight and prudence, attachment and what's the stat? Temperance, fortitude and instinct, repression and justice. Okay, It's a little confusing. Can have Yukari work one more time. Same up over here. 66 is alright. Only thing that matters is your stat sheet and the work speed. So long as it's not under 60, I think. Sure. Gem Miner's already got the hearing. You can't break out if it's yellow, right? No. Okay, good. Good boy. I could maybe do this one more time. She's bright. Well, maybe I should do someone else instead. Delilah, because she straight up resists Pale. I feel like that's the safer option right there. Diva, if you don't mind. Since I fully kitted everybody, I shouldn't have to worry. Oh, there's so many clerks left here. I shouldn't have to worry about someone dying to, like, the worms, right? I mean, they do slow and they kind of hound you, but it should probably be fine. More so clerks I'm worried about, but my clerk stats have been raised with all the quests I've been doing, right? So hopefully they're alright. I'll start merking more of them on the next bullet refresh, though. I could work with Queen Bee, but it's kind of a coin toss if they send the spores out. Pretty annoying, honestly. Good here. Guess I'll have someone work with this again. For sure, I know Hao wasn't the last one to work with it, so send Hao in. Cheers for the beginning. That fucking scared me. I thought it was like, wow. Hao's neck has been snapped in half. Oh, Red Dawn! I was thinking of Amber Dawn. Send in the clones. Okay. Okay, well, I thought Red Dawn was Amber Dawn. I thought it was the worms. I was confused that whole time. Send in the clowns. That makes way more sense. Okay, all that matters is that, nobody with friendly fire fights. Okay. Three cheers for the beginning. I wish Pork was around. He had all of the things copy-pastable for me. I really like the little text blurbs when an ordeal shows up. But they don't pause when you pause the game, so... Okay, here, the only one I gotta worry about is here. Because Matt has... their Freischütz's gun. So long as I don't pick Matt. Where's Matt? I thought Matt was stationed here. I can just scroll right. Let me pick a work here. Okay, Matt is with... Oh, Matt... Oh! He was hiding behind her, okay. We're signing Central, not this one. Okay. That's what it was. Yeah, you're right. Because it's adjacent to them, I got confused. Well, in that case, just have this player handle this. This one up here, they're already suppressing it, so... Send in... Honestly, I'm just going to send in... Juliet. Although I might do Juliet and... I want to see the two of them fight at the same time. That'd be cool. And here, sure. Eyelet. Clone. She's gonna uppercut it, and then I'm gonna cleave it in half. In 2 hits. That's already being suppressed. I think I sent just Yum Yum up here. I want to say that's all of them accounted for. Looks like. Alright, hang on. Before these die, we gotta... I forgot they explode on death. You tried your best, bro. I'm sorry. I hate to do it. That hairstyle is fantastic, actually. Just do it, man. Double check that clown? Which one? This one? Yeah, yum yum suppressing. Lower left central? Oh, this one? Oh my god, thank you. Thank you. You know what? I'll give you that. And we will have... I mean, it's... clown. I think it's fine. Okay, is there any other clerks to die? I know for sure we have one clerk death at least. And we need to keep track of that because... Mountain of Smiling Bodies will break out on a certain amount of deaths. Okay. Which one's left alive? Or is it in the middle of warping right now? Okay, we're gonna survey. I think it warped, the one that I sent Yum Yum after. Looks like that clerk lived, the one that I gave the red shield to. Oh, they're all headed somewhere. There we go. Do we learn more about the red ordeals? Because it seems freaky but interesting. Okay, I got more bullets. Looking for clerks lining up here. Like, I know they're giving their all, but they're a liability at this point. We gotta murk them. Which sucks, because some of them end up looking really cool. Like, look at this guy. That's a cool hairstyle. That's unique. They're not lining up. They've learned. Or have they? Not the specific ordeals, though. Ah. Dang. You don't learn, like, more about them in general, like the reds, the purples, etc. Because all of them are so interesting, even the green ones. They seem like robots given emotion and not understanding why. Or something to that effect. Although I guess that's kind of bog standard for robot media. Okay, I got some to murk here. I just don't want to murk any of my own units. I know green had a bunch, right? Netzak's department. The problem is they don't leave their little cubby hole over here. They're just like Netzak. This one is so cute. I know there's another unit behind it with the braids, but I kind of like the way that looks. I'm sorry. Gotta be extra careful. I believe Hao was the last one to work with the teddy bear. So I'll send in someone else. However, before then... No. Gotta play the clerk killing minigame. At this point, I'll just go for single units. I've been trying to save bullets by going after like 2 or 3 grouped up together, but not anymore. What's up? Sue-Zero. Sue-Zero, right back at you, Matt. What's up? I spent the first hour getting my gear in a row, Matt. You're out here agonizing over clerks. Meanwhile, I was mowing them down with fry shoots because I had Queenie before even unlocking Central. Oh, Jesus. I don't remember. I think my Queen of Hatred was like here. She was in. I think she was here actually in Central. We had like the Doomsday Bunker here. We had Queen of Hatred. I think this was the Scarecrow Seeking Truth. Oh no, Scarecrow Seeking Truth was here, and the train. The train was right here. That damned monstrosity. I don't want to kill the Delilah one, man. But she lined up. I'm sorry. It could have been Delilah's twin for all I know. Okay. You think you can get away? That one that just exited the elevator did not see it coming, bro. Alright, no more agonizing. We just gotta go. It's awfully close to my units. And again, I'm thinning the herd because, one, it's a mercy killing, and two, they could really screw me over in the later ordeals. If we fuck up really badly and I lose, like, a lot of people, is that worth an immediate memory repo, Alonso? Okay, I'm out of bullets. Oh, it even says it right here. How just worked with Happy Teddy Bear. So, we'll send in someone else. Send in Georgia. The very next day? Sure. Well, depending on how it goes, yeah. Preferably not, you know, knock on wood here. Now we can get back to work. Yum Yum. I think she would look really cool with the white bandages. This one's a Diva. Project Diva. It's one of my favorite rhythm games. Some of the first Miku Hatsune media, I feel like we got in English. Oh, I have to select Yukari for this one. Wait, back here. I know you don't like working with the flesh dog, but you gotta. You're the only one that can. Oh, she's already done. The chance for ego gifts on these is 1%, right? 2%, actually. I wonder if that's from an upgrade I got at some point. I would imagine so. George is the last one to work with the teddy bear, so we'll send in Dakota. Let me double check I did the right work type. Yeah. And I needed someone here to work with Dare Fry shoots. I should edit the meme I shared earlier today so that it's Yukari. Oh, and yes, Alefs are normally 1%. One of Bina's researchers doubles all gift chances. Bro, hell yeah. Doesn't that mean that the green and blue gifts gotta be 10%? Damn! Dude, one of these days we just gotta send people to go get gifts. In fact, what's the heat rank chance? 8%. Dude, everybody should be rocking teddy bear ears in here. I gotta figure out which ones are good then. That one's not bad. Oh, that's specifically inside work. Because they're Redditors. And this is... Dude, 4% for the bandages. It's not nothing, man. It's not nothing. I'm gonna send in... Could do Diva. Is this pale? Sure. Let me double check I did insight. I'm like tensing up because I'm worried about making a single mistake. Because one mistake and I gotta restart the day. Attachment. It's more than a little stressful. Okay. One more work will initiate the next wave of meltdowns. I'll wait for these guys to be done. Should not take too long. Is the next game any less stressful? I imagine no. I think that comes with the territory, yeah. Much less so. Oh, let's fucking go. Oh. But I find it irritating. Really? Huh. I thought you were big on these games. Who was it in here that needed to work with the Justice? Draco's Justice isn't maxed out. Nor is Bong Bong's. Sanchez is pretty bad. I didn't want to pay for it though. Oh, and she could not work with their fry shoots. You said you needed 3 Justice minimum, so I should pay for it even if I don't want to. We'll just initiate with whoever. Next teddy bear. Let's see. Dakota was the last one. So we'll do Hannah, just to be safe. Okay, we're having 3 meltdowns. They're all here. They're all in Gebura. You know, that's what's it called? That's foreshadowing for the rest of the workday. Let's see. Prismia. We'll have Matt work with the bees. And how does Porcubus work? I'm gonna have to refresh my memory here. When the work result was good, the Clyfeld counter increased. When the work result was bad, the Clyfeld counter decreased. When employees with temperance level 3 or lower had a good work result, they died. 3 or lower, so 4 is fine, 4 and 5 is fine. Employees with temperance level 3 or lower will receive massive white damage from Porcubus's attacks when it escapes. Porcubus was unaffected by any attack dealt to it from outside of its reach, so it's immune to range damage. They're all here. Smash open music, yeah. I like the, what was the Brawl memes? Da, 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 da. I don't really remember what the Smash music was, the Ultimate music was. So long as your, what stat was that? Temperance. As long as your temperance is good, and your best work rate is red. Red, and what stat is temperance? 3 or lower, so basically anyone here. Yeah, basically everyone. We'll have Maritza do it. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, dude, I get a little scared. I get a little scared. It's very likely everything will be fine, but I'm still worried. My head will now explode. Or however that lore ends. You know what? I feel sorry for you. You've never felt these feelings and you never will. But you have to interview an employee on the edge like me while pretending to be decent. Now it's time for my head to burst. Good day. Is it malicious? This thing's supposed to be, was this supposed to be a Wizard of Oz one? I don't think so, right? I don't remember a flower. What? Was there a flower? No, there's a straw man. And that's the guy that sucks out brains in this game. Damn! Look at that work, Matt! Good job. Good job. We're not missing any weapons, right? Fully maxed out. Prismia. Gem Miner. There are only 2 Oz Avenos in LobCorp. The Brain, or the Scarecrow. Oh, and the Tin Man, right? The Tin Man's like, he has the giant, badass axe. Hikari. I would like you to work with the dog. Diva. You already know what to do. I'm really curious. I've seen legitimately, genuinely, I have seen nothing of Ruina. I don't know what the gameplay is like. I don't know a single Abno in there other than whichever ones are going to be recurring from this game. I'm kind of excited. And if it's a less stressful experience, then hell yeah, man. I no longer remember who the last one to work with this was. I think it was Hannah, but I know for sure it was not Orga. I skipped over Orga, so I know for sure it was not Orga. So I will send Orga to work. No paper cuts, Diva? If not, then go back in. I kind of wish it made like a noise every time you got an ego gift. Maybe like a little party popper or like some confetti. What's the thing that the thing that you blow into and then it like goes that you do at like parties? That's not a party popper. Party poppers are the little things that explode into confetti. Forget what that thing's called. A tweeter? I haven't heard that word before. I'm a tweeter. I post on Twitter. Although I guess it's called X now. I'm not sure what you're meant to call your tweets nowadays. I've heard people use the word zeet before, but I don't quite like the way that sounds. We'll send Crispy in one more time. You are good, right? Yeah. For sure. Dude, we're almost done with the energy. If I didn't have to do the ordeals, damn, dude, I'd be sitting good. Just end the workday, but no. I could do this one more time, and I will with someone that resists Pale. I know Yum has the highest chance, but she still is weak to Pale to some degree. Let's see, look at that. I could just click that button and be done with it, but no. We're gonna attempt a midnight ordeal. Sure. And that's why today's a perfect day to be doing it. Yeah, I don't gotta stress about maxing out a new Abno or anything. Thank you for the suggestion, as always. Okay, we're having 4 meltdowns. It'll be a lot, but I'm not too concerned. Could do one more of these. Send in old gem miner. At -12 and at -12, I don't think it's worth going back in anymore. I guess I'll send in How. I know for sure he was not the last one. It was Orga. Okay, just gonna start my meltdowns. Reddit, I don't remember how Reddit works. We'll have to take a gander. Are you damaged at all? Wait in this hallway so I can send you back in as soon as we're ready. Well, Matt had such a good time working with the bees. Their best one is Insight. I like seeing my friends' pop-ups, like so-and-so is playing X, Y, or Z. But it's very annoying when in games, I have to click something down here. I will admit. Because next thing you know, I'm accidentally sending a message. I want to start shooting the Gebura clerks? Yeah, you're right. We did just get some new bullets, and you never know when Queen Bee might get all pissy. I believe Insight's the best one, and we're sending Matt. I'm sorry about this, Matt. Oh, and I need to send Prismia in here. And I think there's one unaccounted for I need to take a look for. Send in Prismia. Who else is melting down? Oh, Reddit, yeah. Any other clerks in here? Not that I could tell. Now, Gem Miner, you can go in here. Okay. How does Reddit work? All-round helper. When the work result was normal, the life health counter lowered with a normal probability. When the work result was bad. That's so easy. I guess it is only he rank, huh? The Clyfox counter lowered with a high probability. I think he's a good trainer, because he's just, like, good all around, as long as it's not insight. There's an interesting lore, too. It was supposed to be, like, a cleaning, all-purpose bot or something. And then it malfunctions and decides to clean the people. Why it had, like, buzzsaws and shit in it, I don't know. Do you get those? Would you like to stream this on Discord or whatever pop-ups? They annoy the hell out of me. No, I don't get Discord pop-ups. I must have, I think I probably, if that's something that you can opt out of in the options, I must have done that immediately because I hate Discord. I only use it for messaging friends. So anything works as long as it's a high chance. Looks like red or blue specifically. More like the cleaning tools were accidentally swapped out with saws. Oh, I don't remember that being from the lore bit. Interesting. I might want to reread that one. Whoever has a high chance here, don't really matter. Yum yum. What's the Redditor gift? It's like glasses? Yeah, sure. And it's either of these. She's maxed out on both, so sure. Alright. Meltdowns are all accounted for. Back to work. Purple Noon. That's just musical chairs, right? It's not that bad. Oh, I need to make sure every clerk is dead, though. Because if there's any clerks hanging out in the rooms... In fact, I think I might even start playing musical chairs right now. We'll start moving people into elevators, so... We're gonna counterclockwise it. Or, no, yeah, counterclockwise it, so... You will move here. You will move here. You will move... here. And you will move here. And then I can see, because the clerks were hanging out in the room, right? Yeah, like, look at these two. They think they're safe in here. And I'm sorry, but you're not. It's for your own good, man. You're gonna get killed by a Slenderman monolith if I don't kill you now. Yeah, see? They did not want to leave this room. Just want to get high with Netzak. Okay. Hannah is from this department, so we move these guys to purple. I forget who purple was. Yesod, maybe? I know green is Netzak. I think this is Malkuth. I think your first one is Malkuth, and I think maybe this one's Hod. I remember really liking Hod and Malkuth. Who are these? Yeah. All correct. Let's fucking go. I haven't interacted with my Sephiroth in ages. Also a very cool hairstyle, but I'm sorry, bud. Actually, no. Isn't this for... No, yeah, that's this one's. Okay, musical chairs has been completed. Now we got a musical chairs down here. Although I think it's only central. So... don't forget central. Yeah. I think we'll just move central to blue. We'll move blue to red. And we'll move red to central. This should be everything accounted for. Although when everybody's done moving, I'm actually going to move them into elevators because I noticed I got a lot of clerks running around out here. In fact, you guys wait in... Oh, hang on. It's one clerk. I see you. I like your hair, but gotta kill you. I think that's all the blue clerks dealt with. Okay, now that you guys are here, wait in a hallway. I'll wait for them to wait in the hallway before I do anything. And I'm pretty... Oh, gem miner. That could have been bad. I think I moved the red ones to blue. No, actually they're down here. Yeah. They're gonna take a little more time to get to where I'm gonna have them work, but it's whatever. Better get that precaution done now. Bam. 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 I think that's all the clerks dealt with. I guess I will do these two. I'm sorry, guys. What was the deal with Bina's room again? There's like a fucking soul stream in here. Or some such. I don't know, there's like souls of the damned in there or something. By the damned, I mean my employees. Oh, I meant like the facility. Yeah, I know that they make them cheaper. I don't remember what Hakma does, but I know that that one makes them cheaper. So maybe I want to keep those, but I'm worried about, you know, who. That guy had important paperwork? Well. Oh well. I won't remember any of this in a week, because I'm going back in time. I think that's everything accounted for. Now we just gotta do work. It don't really matter with what or who. So, whoever needs the levels, I guess. I have no idea who the last one to work with Teddy Bear was, so I just have someone from here work with Teddy Bear. Like, I know for sure Elena didn't do that, because Elena's from another department. Let's see. I don't think any of these jokers can work with Judgment Bird. Oh, actually, I don't even have to worry about this. Just do what I normally do. We were sending in Yum Yum. It's gonna take a while for her to run from red all the way over there, but we'll get it done eventually. I'm set up for purple monoliths, or purple noon, so gotta keep it up. Attachment, deli. Now I can actually work with someone from the regular department. We'll do Hal. He's been with us for a while. He's been with us since the singing machine, so it's gotta be worth something. I'll have them wait over here now, since I think I got all the clerks. I believe there are no clerks left. Oh, hang on. I spoke too soon. It's blowing the smoke out of the revolver. Insight is Prismia. I guess we can actually kind of just ignore the Aleph, huh? Just keep working with like the simple things. I just gotta make sure I don't fuck up. So we'll send in someone from here. We'll send in Dorothy. The last one to work with was Elena, so I'll send in Dorothy. I can just keep sending people into chat with one bro constantly. Because some of these have caveats, like I know Letitia will sometimes give you a gift. And that turns you into a spider monster. Dear Frey shoots, you need a certain stat sheet. Night of Despair is just a buff. What exactly is the Night of Despair buff again? I might want to dish that out to one of my better units. Red, white, and black damage dealt to them was halved. However, pale damage was doubled. Okay. I don't know if there's any pale things. Hey there, Rob. How's it going, bro? Okay. Well, we'll just keep working with whatever. I don't believe Odeli worked with the teddy bear, so we'll do that. Good. How's you been? Good. Pretty uneventful day so far in Corp. Like the first hour of the stream was me just upgrading and kitting out my units with gear. So they're all looking much better than they were before. We're a couple more works away from Purple Noon. Definitely not me getting a gift almost immediately from Letitia on my first day, with her having an agent immediately burst into a spider monster. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I think it's happened to me 1 or 2 times. That was back when Pork would swing by. I think he would act like she did nothing wrong. Yeah, right, man. Just turning people into spider monsters. What kind of gift is that? A bad one. Okay, I'm at a loss. Who worked with Teddy Bear? O'Delly was the last one to work with Teddy Bear, so I'm gonna send back in... Honestly, Hal. It would be nice if he could get level 5 Temperance. I'm a little concerned. I'll do someone else instead. We'll do not Georgia, but Dakota. And we'll just send someone to work with one bro. O'Delly, sure. I don't know if I have any other, like, harmless ones I can keep sending people into. She hasn't had anything yet, right? Yeah, nothing's broken out. Although I thought her starting Clifoth was 4. Nope, it's 3. Even this one's kind of concerning, since when it breaks out, it marks somebody, it runs to it, and then explodes, like dealing massive damage to everyone in the room. So we're just gonna stick with one bro then. Honestly, I think I'll just send someone from here. And one teddy bear. I don't believe the last one... I don't think Candy Missile has worked at all with this one. She's already level 5 Temperance, but we'll send her in anyway. Okay, this is going to start Purple Noon. Yep. So normally this is supposed to squash all of your units in the rooms they spawn in. However, it's bugged so that it only attacks units from that department, meaning everybody's safe as long as you do musical chairs. Okay, all of you can kill that. They're already fighting, right? Yeah, they're already fighting. Oh, actually, no. Sometimes they don't spawn in the room with them. Yeah, you're right. Oh, they're already done with... Oh, yeah, these ones. Which weapon's a chainsaw? Oh, Reddit. The Reddit weapon, right? As you can see, they take no damage. Grant us love. We cannot understand them, nor will they understand us. The Noon of Violet. Amber Dusk. Oh, is that the worms? I think that's the fat worms. It's fine if you take it slow, right? Can you fail an ordeal alone, so? Yeah, the big worms. Okay. You just gotta make sure you know where they're coming from, because I think it's instant death. If they... You have to fight them from behind, because it's like a gaping maw. Like, if I don't kill them in a set amount of time, can I fail an ordeal? Because I'm gonna take this shit slow. We're here for a midnight ordeal. I don't want to fail at a dusk. No? Okay, we're gonna take it like it's a turn-based RPG. Give me a Lob Corp tactical RPG. Okay. Now we just continue. And they cannot enter the rooms. They can only enter the hallways, and they warp from hallway to hallway. Is it instant death, or is it just massive red? Could I maybe panic and give someone a red shield? Massive red. Okay, massive. Do you think Gem Miner could I just send Gem Miner? Could he like slice his way out of a worm? I probably shouldn't try that. Because Gem Miner has the best red armor in the game, I think. Mimicry. Damn, dude, I'm already done with my water. my throat still feels fucked up. Probably not. Goddamn. Okay, we'll take it slow then. Real slow. I'm concerned, honestly. One bro. Why risk it with anything, man? I already have all the boxes I need. Mentioned it last time, but Magic Bullet is also pretty good for this ordeal. Yeah, okay. If any of them spawn over here, I'll have Matt take care of them. Oh, I even have slow bullets, worst case scenario. I think they're already pretty slow, but that could maybe help somebody. Just gotta make sure everybody is safe right now. Okay, believe everybody's where they need to be. Oh, hey! Oh, I think that overwrit Odeli's teddy bear ears. At least I think Odeli had teddy bear ears. Dorothy, would you like Jesus's crown of thorns? He is Jesus, right? Or is it like Drifters, where they have a character that's clearly Jesus Christ, but apparently he's not? Like the main villain of Drifters is a Jesus facsimile. Oh, not even a facsimile, because Drifters is about important people from history getting isekai'd. Like, Nobunaga, etc. I'm not gonna mess with anything down here, if I'm being honest. I'm just gonna do this. I have no idea who the last one to work with Teddy Bear was, so I'm gonna send someone from another department. We'll send May. So long as I send someone from another department, everything should be fine. Wasn't it Candy Missile? Yes, that sounds about right. I'm just gonna play it safe and send someone from somewhere else. Yeah, it's wasting more time, I guess, but this is all I'm aiming for, man, this Midnight Ordeal. And I guess this actually gives me a decent chance to train some people. Let me read up on Dare Fry Shoots. I just don't want his Clive. I don't want his Clive lore. That's something I can't really control. It's like the train. It picks a random spot and attacks there. Okay, we'll send in Hannah. Send in. Just keep going Odeli, I guess. I'm gonna work with these two. Isn't Hurts a really good one? For Justice? I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I'm kind of running out of steam here, so hopefully this ordeal goes by well. I was hoping to fit in 2 work days tonight, but no. This alone has already taken up 2 hours. Who was the last one to work with Happy Teddy Bear? Hannah. So I'll send in Howl now. Just make sure I click the right one. Yeah. One Bro's gift is it's just fine, right? It's nothing crazy. SP +2, work success rate +10% with corresponding anomaly. Oh, he's just a good, I mean, he's the one you start with, One Bro. What would a randomizer be like? It would probably be really awful, actually. Because they could just give you something that'll insta-give all your low-level units at the start. Never mind that thought. Okay. Last one with Happy Teddy Bear was Howl. We will choose Georgia. Belly. Oh, actually, this is gonna initiate it. Hang on. Right? No. One more. Okay. The next one to initiate a work will trigger Amber Dusk. Alright, it's time to lock in. We're gonna take this nice and slow. I'm not even gonna work at the fastest speed, we're gonna work at the slowest. Okay. No offense. I spent an hour kitting up everybody. But I'm gonna find someone that I'm not super concerned about losing. There were a few units that were just brand new hires that had no gifts or no, you know, nothing, no increased stats. And I'm trying to remember who. I guess we'll go with Hannah. Unless Hannah was the last one. Georgia was the last one. Alright, Hannah's gonna initiate. Just gonna double check I clicked the right one. Yes. Okay. The food should custom itself to the taste is an inevitable process. Yikes, they're WoW rank. Okay, we're only gonna go after the ones that we're already lined up for. All of these are pretty bad because they're attacking to the place. You know what I mean? Like, these are all going to red. Oh, wait, this one? Okay, this one's actually pretty good. I'm gonna let it move a bit before I send in everybody here. So long as we attack from behind, we're safe, right? They can't accidentally walk in front of it. Holy shit, the damage. Go check on Hannah? You're right. You're right. Oh, that's bad, bro. That's bad. I hope Hannah's real bad at that work and takes forever to do it. Okay, that's one of them dead. Everybody get back in. Okay. Okay, no. Alright, Hannah's so slow. She's a brand new hire. First day of work. One of them spawned. Okay, no. Alright, we'll evacuate Hannah to a elevator. She should be safe there. Okay. Oh! I forgot that they spawned the little ones, but that doesn't necessarily matter, right? We're out of clerks now, so I don't gotta worry about anyone dying. But this one's moving this way? Okay. In that case, Matt. You got a bunch of in the low level of the top section. Oh! Fresh shoots them fuckers. Oh, baby! Oh, let's fucking go! Okay. Nobody's here. There's no reason for anybody to be down here. Get him, boy! Aw, you fuckers! They knew. They heard Jalen, so they're reading the chat. Okay, no, you're fine. You're fine. Okay. I don't want to do that too often, because that does take a big chunk of boxes. Oh, did another one spawn here? This is honestly kind of scary. That's a lot of them. And this group up here, no offense, they're not necessarily that strong. Well, there's no game over scenario where there's like too many of the little worms, right? They're mooks. They should just die when I look at them. That's one of my stronger guys. Truthfully, I'm just looking for like easy pickings right now. The small ones stop spawning eventually once enough of them are alive at once. Alright, then I don't have to worry about them too much. I'm worried. This is the least I can do for you guys. Can more than 2 of them exist in one hallway? Okay, oh, I'm speaking out. I shouldn't. Nah. Abort the mission. Okay, they didn't even lose their shielding. And they did, actually, no, they did pretty decent damage. Okay, okay. I was worried they'd be outclassed, but no, their stats are good. They got decent weapons. Okay, that one's done. Honestly, I'm just gonna wait for them to warp somewhere that's advantageous for me. Preferably down here, if I'm being honest. Welcome back. I'm waiting for one of them to spawn, like, going this way. Or going this way, so I can send the good units. Oh, wait! Oh, there's a big one. Nah, it's coming at us is the problem. This would be, like, Doomsday scenario if you had clerks still. That much I can tell. Okay, they held their own just fine. If another worm spawns up here, I'll do it. That one's a no-go. I just wish only one worm could exist at a time. Like, this is actually okay, I think. I'll send them. I'm just worried about an extra, large worm spawning right here. Their damage leaves something to be desired. Honestly, yeah, I think we can just avoid the little worms. Or, like ignore the little worms, even. I think our kill tick is doing good enough. Alright, that's fine. I'm just fucking deathly afraid of one spawning in front of them. Okay, yeah, that one's half health. Badass, badass, okay. That's another bad spawn. Well, if the hallways are this tiny, I don't even think I'm gonna go for it. Even if it is at we had a good one there for top team. That one's bad. That one's bad. Ooh. Ooh. Honestly, I'm just gonna send Matt. Let's see that fucking Bear Fry Shoots gun in action, bro. And I'm deathly afraid, so you can just have one of those as insurance. I'm not speeding up because I'm worried about a worm spawning under him. Just eating the dirt, the ground beneath him. He's good at thinning them out, obviously, but damage to them, less so. Maybe I should have kept Matt and sent everybody else in so we could have nuked it down. We'll have time. We'll have time. All in due time. This one we could maybe do, but nobody has, like, particularly good weapons in here except for Janko. Or is everyone's stats at least good? Yes, actually. Nah, why risk it? Truth be told, I only want to go after the really good ones. Hang on, is this one? Oh, this is a bad one. Yeah, Magic Will is best for getting rid of the little shits. Okay. Next time we have a good, an advantageous one for disciplinary, I'll send in everybody but Mats. None of them are good right now. They love the top floor, man. I like these longer hallways, but they keep... Oh, wait, what? Oh, I hadn't seen that one. Ah, I thought it was... We had another one. Well, then again, I can't really see shit down here, Bina. Would it kill you to turn the lights on? Damn. That's a bad one. I mean, I could have Matt just take a quick pot shot. Quick hot pot. We're going slow enough that this should be fine. Now you can go. I could have maybe kept them out a little bit longer, but nah. Like I said, why risk it? This one was interesting. Like, maybe I could have taken advantage of that. Wait. happened? Oh, I must have clicked the hallway. Fuck me, dude. Okay. Calm down. You clicked the room. Yeah, I thought I clicked the worm. How do I get them out of the situation? I'm doing red shields. Do I cancel, or will they immediately take another big burst of damage? Or do I have them walk away to the right? I think Emma is safe to just run away. Everybody else... Can I see their current health bars? Yes. Is this instant healing? Yes. Last one is... Gory. Right here. Send them back into the room. Okay. Oh! Mine got... Alright. Alright, I'm not chancing it anymore. I'm waiting until they show up here. Okay, that one would have been great if it was going this way, but no. Here, here, or here. Oh! It's kind of a short hallway. I think we'll divide our force. Just send them to the elevator, then into the hallway. You can easily get to one behind in disciplinary. Oh, so you mean like this? Oh, but not Matt though. I'm just worried about another one spawning in front of them. But if they didn't die instantly, and those are some of my mooks, for lack of a better word, and I'm not super concerned. Oh! Ah, right when we had a good spawn too. Go. That's fine. Well, Matt's here. Okay, they're in the elevator, right? Yeah. I don't think that's enough time to capitalize on that one existing in that hallway. I'm gonna just keep an eye on Matt. That's what I was worried about. Another one spawned. Well, it's actually in like a decent spot though. It didn't spawn on top of him. Okay, I thought the slow bullet would work, but no. Okay, no, you're good, Matt. You're good. No need to run up, bro. Ah, that's a bad one. Then down here. Ooh. Ah, that would have been a good one. Maybe we can still capitalize off it, though? Then I'll have them wait in the hallway, or wait in the elevator afterwards. That... There's only one, right? Yeah, there's only one. Okay. Wait in the elevator. Okay. Everybody's accounted for? Yep. Let's see what we're working with right here. Ah, this one just spawned. In a bad spot, though. This is actually good for them to capitalize on. I was hoping the slow bullets would work. What? I did it again, damn it! Okay. I'm not right-clicking until I'm set. It's fine. We have 7 bullets. I can red shield, HP. Just have all of them start leaving. And then specifically suppress this. Right? I'll have them hang out in the top of discipline area when we're done chasing this worm. Alright. None there. There is one here. Oh, baby, let's fucking go! Merkin. Okay, yeah, just finish off these little mooks. Oh! Ah! There's a purple one. I mean, if you want to, kill that real quick. Look, is there a mod to make it Bina's room visible? Ah, that would have been a good one. It could still be a good one, honestly. I just need to make sure that I click the actual worm. I don't like that they went after that. Go after the worm. Don't run in front of it. Okay, good. I guess Blue Star's one just has AoE to it. Good, 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 good. Ah, we got another good... it's poorly lined up, though. Once this one's gone, could maybe send them in. And I think I will. Where's the big worm? Right there. Hmm? I don't know what they're fighting. Is that another worm right there? Ah, I'm aborting the mission. I can't tell what's going on here. It was a corpse. Okay, I was freaking out of them getting slowed down by the little worms. Alright, this is fine. Look, when I said I was going to treat it like a turn-based RPG, I was not lying. Okay. And in blue, there's a ton. If I had their fry shoots, man, I could maybe even have them wait in the elevator and then their fry shoots. It would just kill a bunch of the little ones, though. That's another big worm. I'm going for it. Okay, specifically, I want you to take this thing down. Okay. Okay, there's no other big worm coming. Nice. Okay, job's done, so they're leaving. I like it. Once it's just the little ones, like, anybody can do those. Let's see. That looks pretty decent. Gonna put my faith in these guys. Although, actually, can I get you to wait in the elevator so I can give everybody a red shield? Okay. I think I did the room thing again. Or no. No, yeah. It's being suppressed. Damn, dude. He's tanky or we're way weaker? They did some damage. They did some damage. Good work. Good work. And I'm gonna make sure they're fine. They're fine. I'm not sure they'll make it in time, but I'll try. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna. It's fine. Abort the mission then. None here. There's another one here, but it's coming at us, so no. Also, let me stop speeding up. We could have maybe fought that one. Is it worth sending in their fry shoots? I mean, sure. Oh, yeah, there's two of the big ones here, sure. Alright, fry shoots. Does that lower your Clyphos? No. I think on the last, like the 7th shot, it doesn't lower the Clyphos, but it gets fired randomly. I guess that wasn't lined up properly. Alright. Alright. It looked fine to me. Okay. So one more. Oh! Hang on. Gotta make sure another worm doesn't spawn on him. Nice. Good shit. Well, if you want to kill that real quick, go for it. There's a handful of these left, so there has to be a... Can they separate from the big worm? I guess they have to when the big worm dies. That one's too far in the hallway. Only when the big one dies, yeah. Okay. Nothing to worry about then. That's a bad one. Okay. Let me make sure. Yes. Being suppressed by them. Well. Probably catch the tail end of it. Making sure nothing spawns. Nope. I'm glad you don't die instantaneously. I would have lost like 8 units tonight if that's the case. If I had kept blue team there. Can't deal with that right now. Can't deal with that right now. I'm gonna have this team return to their spot. This one's coming at us, yeah. Lame. We'll fight this one. I'm down to my last 2 bullets, so I'm gonna save them. Alright, everybody. Suppressing the big worm, not entering the room, alright? Yes. This is one that was untouched, apparently. You might think they're not doing a lot of damage, but, I mean, that's like a 4th, a 3rd. Okay. You may return home. Keeping an eye on Jenko. Jenko. Why did you ignore the orders to return home? Even the even the Lob Corp clerk or unit version of Jenko seems to enjoy defying my orders, or messing with me, actually. That's a better way of putting it. Okay. I need to panic. That was a good spawn, but this was not. They're getting smart, these damn worms. Okay, next large worm spawn I see. Okay, none of them here are undisciplinary. I'm gonna wait it out though. Because here's where the highest concentration of higher level strong units are. That's what I want to see. Don't stand in front of it now. Is that another big worm that just spawned? Red Shield Yukari. No. I don't know what that was. Okay, are you all in here just suppressing little worms? I don't know what they're doing. You can exit. Stage right. Okay. Alright, not very many left. And they're about to warp real soon. We got a spawn here. Unfortunately, Matt's the only one here, but sure. Matt? Again, not the most damage, but I'll take it. I think all that's left here are little worms, but I don't want to chance it and have one of the big ones show up. Am I taking this a little too cautiously? Maybe, but I'm worried about my units, man. Can they get there from here, or do they have to go all the way down and to the left? Oh, no, they can. Alright. If they catch up in time, they may... Ah, no, I think their weapons are too slow. Ooh, Olive? Olive? Olive with the kit. Nice. Alright. If you want to finish off the little worms, you can, but it's under my supervision. Okay. You may leave. Alright, good. These hallways are too tiny, man. Another one that they can fight. Whoa! Oh, I thought another one spawned. Sorry. I don't know, I saw the effect of it leaving, I thought, oh shit. Oh, hello. Hello there. Gem miner. I know you have the red armor. I think I need to reselect everybody and make sure they're attacking the worm and not entering the room. There we go. Alright, nice. Is that all of the big worms accounted for? No, we have 1, 2. Won't have 2 for long, though. Nobody's running in front of it? They look like they're running in front of it. Beautiful. Expertly done, Willfair. There's but one big worm left. And a couple of little ones. Let's find out where it's going. Sure, if I don't have to worry about other big worms showing up. Get a little bit of damage out. Okay, where's the big worm at? Where's the level boss at? Dude, this isn't even a midnight. I'm taking this long. It's gonna be midnight by the time I'm done. Nah, really 9:30. Will you guys have to run all the way up top to get there? I think so. We'll have to go here and then here. Just wait it out. Well, is anybody on that lair? Or can I dare fry shoots it? Yes, people are on that layer. Whew. That's why we double check. Better safe than sorry. It's a saying for a reason. Okay. Showed up here, did you? Okay, I think that's it for the big worms. Now it's just the little ones. I'll keep an eye on these guys anyway. I find it weird their target priority here for the little worms. Why not just go after the ones at their feet? The food chain. We could live. We could continue eating. Is amber somehow related to gluttony? Oh, no, never mind. I was gonna say because the one magical girl, but no, that's greed, not gluttony. Okay, 7 meltdowns soon. That could get a little intense. Everybody return to your stations. I was gonna say I need to build back energy, but no, I don't, because the ordeal did that for me. To be honest with you, I'm just gonna keep doing what I was doing. I'm gonna pick somebody from another department. We'll pick Yumi. Pretty sure Yumi didn't work with this. I can even see it was Hannah last. I'll let Yumi do it anyway. You might call me a coward for only doing like the simple, easy ones, but I guess you're not wrong. I guess I could speed it up a little bit if I picked somebody to babysit Galaxy Kid. What are the chances of getting the ego gift for him now? 8%. Okay. Hannah's still in the elevator? Ooh, you're not wrong. Thank you. Dang, I thought I clicked the arrow. I guess I somehow missed Nensak's room. Okay. Let's see. Successful work will cause a token of friendship. Right. The Clifoth counter increased when Kyoko completed their work with the token. When an employee with the token worked with another abnormality, they receive damage in proportion to the child of the galaxy's Clifoth counter, which will then decrease. When an employee with the child of the galaxy's token... I thought they died instantly when they worked with someone else. When an employee with the child of the galaxy's token of friendship died, the Clifoth counter lowered by 4. The Clifoth counter reached 0, all employees with the token died. I would advise against. One less thing to think about. Okay. Fair enough. I was just thinking... My mind was thinking about that ego gift, man. I guess we can just max out some people's attachments tonight. Is there anybody... I mean, I know that these guys can work with their respective Alephs, so... Like, there's no problem if Prismia works with that, and there's no problem if Gemminer works with that. Let's just speed up the process a little. Like Diva? Alright. Let me double check I clicked the right work. Picked red, yep. And I can keep maybe trying to get Yummy on that gift. Just making sure I clicked Insight. Okay. How? So I think the last one. So we'll move over to Georgia. Delhi. I wish you could increase the size of this. Or can I? City Builder? No. Lobotomy Corporation. I guess I can. But I want to extend it. Like I want to widen it. I want to make the text larger. This is Lobotomy Corporation. Are you familiar with SCP, Exelos? Secure, Contain, Protect. Old SCP, not current day SCP. I don't know what they're doing lately. But, it's basically, I run a facility. I have a bunch of workers that go get energy out of the things we have trapped in here. Little matchstick girl, Jesus Christ talking skull, a teddy bear that'll snap your neck if it thinks you're leaving it. A literal personification of judgment or some shit. I'm not entirely sure. a pile of sentient or semi-sentient corpses. Slime girl. Anyway, it's like a bunch of like freakish monstrosities that we're extracting energy out of. And your units are very much expendable, but I'm trying my very best to not let them die. It's just chaotic, to say the least. Okay, Georgia was the last one to work with Teddy Bear, so we'll send in Hannah. One bro, we'll just keep sending people in. When they work with so you build up boxes, right? Right here, and then you can buy their weapons and armor. Some of them are special, like you have to fight Queen, even though she doesn't break out. It's a bit of a process to get her gift. With how many red boxes he got, I'm not going to send him back in, but I will send back in Gem Miner. Anyway, this is Lobotomy Corporation. It's very cool. It's very frustrating and very difficult, though. I didn't realize we were already there. Amber Midnight. I haven't seen Amber. That's what I'm here for, right? Midnight? Yeah, okay. Amber Midnight. Alright. What's melting down? Oh, and every time you do a work, this bar progresses. When it maxes out, it either spawns an ordeal, which is like enemies to fight, and eventually boss fights. I think this is going to be a boss fight. And then this is... And then, or it causes a bunch of them to melt down. You have to work with them or they'll break free. We'll send in Prismia. We'll send in Matt to work with the Queen Bee. We'll send in... What was Porcubus again? I think it was fine so long as you did well. When it was good, the Clyphos counter increased. When it was bad, the Clyphos counter decreased. When employed with Temperance level 3 or lower, yeah. All that matters is if you have 3 or lower, you'll die instantly after working with them. Okay. Instinct... Maritza. You have good temperance, right? Temperance and justice, yes. Okay. What else is melting down? Not the shoes. Yin, which is one I can pick up and put down. Judgment Bird. We'll send in Yum Yum. I'm gonna send in Joy. I just wanted to be in the hallway so she can pick it up and put it down immediately. And I think Reddit was very simple. Reddit is... If it's normal, it lowers. If it's bad, it lowers. Okay. So just whatever your best chance is, which is 45 red or blue. Sure. I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's everything accounted for. Okay, Gem Miner's gonna have to go back in immediately. Oh, and Joy. Please pick up Yin. Please return Yin. You may return to your post. Not all of them are monsters. Like, this is an item. I forget what the actual item is, or what the name for it is, but I call them items. If you hold this, you regen your SP. But then if you hold it for too long, the counterpart of it, it's yin and yang, right? The other one breaks free. And that's kind of... They're very hard to kill. Okay. It looks like Matt had a middling job, so the Clyphoth might lower. It's fine. We should be fine. Gem Miner, go back and work with Yin. Okay, the Clyphoth did not lower, surprisingly. Oh, and certain conditions, this number will decrease, and generally they break free or they do some crazy shit when that number hits 0. Queen Bee, for example, spreads out spores everywhere that deals constant damage to everybody in that department. It'll straight up murk your clerks. Normally you have a bunch of these little nobodies fighting for you and running around, but I went around killing each and every one of them because I'm gonna fight like a big boss. I've never seen Amber Midnight, so... and if enough people die, then this guy wants to break free, so... And I've never killed him. The only time I've killed him was when I had the rabbits take care of him for me. Okay. Now I need to be extra careful that I'm ready and set up for this Amber Midnight. To finish this last quest, I need to defeat an Amber Midnight. People could die. When I did Green Midnight, I lost like half of my facility. I didn't understand how it was gonna work. Unfortunately. Okay. Who worked with Teddy Bear? Hannah. So I'll send in Orga. As they work with the respective types, their stats increase. Okay. I don't know what to expect. I'm blind on Amber Midnight. I'm hoping Alonso might give me a little tip or two, though. Because I'm already stressed enough being 2 hours and 40 minutes into this one day. Okay, we just had Orga work with it, right? Yeah, so we'll send in Howl. This is the most basic one that you start with, so since I'm already maxed out on energy, I'm just sending people to work with them. He doesn't do anything when his Clyfoth reaches 0. To my knowledge, anyway. Alright, Judgment Bird. I wish this was a kind of game where I could make save states. That would make this so much less stressful. But if I fail here, I'm going to have to do the entire, like, 2-hour workday again. And then, you know, what if I mess up during that? No. What if somebody dies? Okay. Happy Teddy Bear was Howl, so we'll do Dakota. Welcome back. I'm keeping an eye on my bar here. I don't want to get caught off guard. Okay, without spoiling what it is, how concerned should I be, Alonso? Yes. Is it just a bigger worm? Or is like everything off limits now? That would be scary. I think I'm gonna give somebody Night of Despair buff. Elevators are your only safe harbor. Okay. Okay. Oh, I hope it's not like the shipping container one. The Green Midnight? Oh no, not Green Midnight. Green Dusk? Where it's just constantly spawning shit. Okay. Everyone needs to move to elevators. Okay. Okay, okay. We don't have a good elevator here. That'll have to do. They all have good elevators. These units don't have good elevators, though. Guess I'll have the top rogue over here. You can beat this one. It might just take a while. Okay. I mean, the fat worms took forever. That's just because I was being overly cautious. Okay, elevator check. Elevator check. On their way to elevator check. Elevator check, elevator check, elevator check, elevator check, elevator check. Okay. If I have some kind of safe haven, I'll take it, bro. I was mainly worried about the Midnight being violet, which would have basically been a reset. It's that bad that it would be better to not even look at it. Oh my goodness. I just want to see the things at this point. This game is hard. Normally I like to prove myself as a gamer. Like I play my RPGs on higher difficulties. Like I play Etrian Odyssey on Expert. that kind of thing. I play games on hard. But this game's just stressful. Well, looking at it to learn what it's like is fine. Okay. But let me frame this. Okay. Alone Stow's my guy for Lob Corp info. So is Pork, but Pork's sleep schedule seems to not coincide with when I stream. I only beat Violet Midnight once. Okay. Scary. Who was the last one to work with Teddy Bear? Dakota. Send in Hannah. You have some idea of how statted out my agents were. Yeah, you were decked out in the ego gifts. It's crazy. I want to do that. I want to farm for ego gifts at some point. If there's another day where it's very simple like this, and I don't have to do a suppression or an ordeal, then I'm just gonna farm for good ego gifts. That would probably be a great time to use the rabbits. I can? They won't kill it, but they should help chunk it down. Sure. It's gonna cost a ton, but I guess I could just get the energy back. Well, actually, defeating it should give a ton of energy, I would hope. Okay. I feel bad sending the rabbits in if they're gonna die, but, you know. I don't even remember the leader of the rabbits' name, but she was cool. Whoever's closest to an elevator that can work with an Abno, I'll have them go in and do it. Mio. Okay. Who was the last one with Teddy Bear? Dakota. I'm gonna send Hao in. It was actually Hannah. That was fine though. Okay, the next one will initiate, so when Hao is done, we'll get sorted. I'm actually gonna take a quick bathroom break. I want to have like a, you know, I want to be dialed in. Well, they're actually really close to a thing. I'll send someone to work in with the teddy bear. All right, I'm gonna take a very quick BRB. Real quick, like 1 or 2 minutes. Be right back. And then it's the Amber Midnight. So once the ordeal message shows, pause and start scanning. All right. Okay, just double checking. Okay, everybody's accounted for. I'm gonna send in Hannah. Here we go. They fought amongst themselves to eat the others. Or to eat each other. It looks like they spawned here and here. The Eternal Meal hasn't spawned as an entity yet. I can't click it. Okay. Just double checking. Alright, let's see. Yesod is probably the best for rabbits. Move people out of those elevators. So even this counts, huh? Okay. Okay. The Eternal Meal. Whoa! Jesus Christ. Okay. So this is gonna... Okay. I don't know if this counts, but... I don't have any other elevator to put them in. Does this count as Yesod? I don't think so. I think these count. Everybody else is fine. Everybody else is fine. Upper departments kind of suck. Agreed. Maybe keep it for the next movement. So just wait. Wait until they move. Aleph, the Midnight of Amber, the Eternal Meal. Are the worms like a hive mind? Is this just like an amalgamation of them? Okay. Oh, nope, they're spawning. They're spawning big worms. 2 of them apiece, bro. Wait, and the big worms are in a spawn room. The good news is each can only have so many tethered to them at a time. Is it worth sending somebody to go work? Oh! Wait in the elevator. Okay, that's a movement. Looks like they do massive damage when they move. Central. Nobody's in Central. Oh, let's see. And the big worms do not follow the biggest worms. Okay. Alright. Alright, who do I quarantine here? You said the top areas suck, right? Maybe better... Oh, not yet. They'll keep respawning until you kill the biggest worms. Okay. I could move people. Try letting them move again? Alright. I mean, we dealt with the big worms. They didn't OHKO. That's the whole thing I was worried about. Discipline and welfare are the best. Alright. Spawning even more of them, bro. I see what you mean about... This might take a while. So that's their movement. Hey, welfare. And disciplinary. Okay. Move agents? Oh, shit. Do disciplinary, move the agents to Bina. Okay. Yeah. Because there's welfare, I would not be able to move them. Okay, all of you go down there. I was trying to figure out how I was going to move them out of welfare, but no, that's not happening. Okay. They're definitely here. Okay, so lockdown, welfare, or not welfare, disciplinary. Nobody? Nobody. Hostile entities 1. The rabbit team can be called once per day. The rabbits can be called to a maximum of 4 departments at once. A maximum of 32 rabbits will be called. The facility must provide a percentage of its current energy in increments of 25% for each department designated. In whichever departments the rabbits are called, the rabbit team and its captain will assume all command, not the manager. The rabbit team will automatically withdraw when no hostile entities remain in the department. Okay. I think... Wait. It says there's 2 in Central. So I'm good for this then, right? Oh, bad video crunching. Alright, good. I'm doing it then. So you said not both of them, right? Just one of them? And then I'll take out the other one. The department to which the rabbit team is called will be completely sealed and blocked off. All employees currently in the department will immediately panic. Alright. Rabbit protocol. It's time for the rabbits to graze some fresh grass. I haven't seen these guys in action very much. What are this thing's stats, actually? I can't look at it anymore. What about the other one? Yeah, the Midnight of Amber. Wow, it actually resists everything, including pale. It's only normal on red. Oh shit, the rabbits. No, the rabbits. Oh wait, no, wait, never mind. God damn. Wait, it can move? Ah, that's so disappointing, bro. I thought this place was on lockdown. Oh, thanks, I guess, rabbits. Maybe if we're lucky, they'll warp back in here? No, I think they're about to leave. Yeah. Wow, that was lame. It's up to me, I guess. They did nothing. They did 500. The desks should be done spawning now. Oh, so the big worms won't be in the main rooms anymore. That's what you mean. Okay, we have one here. We're fine. The rabbits are gone. That worm's dead. Okay. Damage is red. Damage is red. That's a big worm, but it's a dead big worm. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, man! Yeah, I caught it, don't worry. I completely forgot. Yeah. Because that big worm, he won't be able to leave right now. Gotta find him. Who was it that Matt killed the first time? Dana, I think. If I remembered her name. Mateo. Okay, Matt. I'm gonna heal everybody. Maybe I should be saving my bullets. I can't even see my clone in here. Okay. Matt's not shooting anymore? In that case, how do I get Matt to the nearest elevator? And I need to worry about what's going on over here. Okay. Will he go the long way around? Nope. I'll move him here then. Is healing bullets, they don't pierce like shielding bullets do, right? No, they do. Okay. Okay, that's a movement, right? Easy does it, everybody. Red shield. I don't think they should be moving through Central right now. I assume it does Mondo damage on spawn. Matt is fine, they need to stay away. Okay. There's no spawn happening here. Okay. And I think we'll just enter the elevator from the right. I'm worried about all these worms, but they just left. Get in an elevator. If anything, Matt's the one that's troublesomely has to worry about these worms. Okay, that's all of them accounted for. Well, don't enter there. Obviously not. There's a big worm coming too. Okay, there's one in Central. And there's one up there. I feel like we did a decent chunk. Okay. This is gonna take probably like the next hour. Okay, sure. Just gotta dial in. Let's not forget Matt. To avoid this issue, Matt should just be somewhere alone. Fair enough. I'm gonna wait for these worms to pass, and then I will move him into this elevator. The ones are moving. Might even just red shield him and have him run through there. Okay, Matt. You're just gonna stay here. Okay, what do we got? We got a welfare? We don't got a welfare. It didn't seem to deal damage. So if it's gonna stop spawning worms, I think I'm okay to send people in, unless their brains snap immediately. Alonso, is this like slightly weaker team safe to fight this? I don't want their minds to break as soon as they see it, because honestly, that's like game over, man, game over. Are they level 4 to 5? Yes. I believe all of them are. I can check, actually. Well, I can't see their current level, but their stats are all pretty good. Okay, yeah. I'm assuming 2 of these can't occupy the same space. For being the Amber Midnight, I'm surprised it doesn't just insta-kill everything. I was expecting, honest to God, I was expecting something like the Train, or their Fry shoots errant bullets, when they just kind of like go randomly. I wasn't even expecting it to like adhere by the regular rules. Also, hey, that's pretty good. Everybody here? Everybody here? Damn, dude, it is getting chunked. When it opens its mouth, man, I get scared. Get real scared. Homeboy at? Back in Central. I think I'll just let him move then. Oh. Got another movement. No? Both layers of Central. That's fucked, bro. Jesus. I gotta remember Matt's right here. And I'm not gonna kill him the worms, because then they can't spawn the big worms in the bases. Okay, this team I'm much less confident in. These are like the newbies that I bought. I mean, well, if even Hannah, one of like the biggest newbies, is level 4. Do you like raise those monsters and they turn against you? No, at the end of every workday, you choose a new abnormality. They just give you like a little blurb like, and then my head exploded. You know, they give you like a little lore blurb. You don't know what it is, and then you have to research it by having, you have like 3 teams outside safety? I do? Oh, wait, is safety the department? Is this the safety department? I thought you said you have 3 teams about to die. Okay. So it's more like these abnos exist. We're just working with them to extract energy from them. And then these ordeals happen to like challenge you. So it's not just you working with the things the whole day. These things will start showing up. This is one of the highest level ones. I've never seen this one before this. Okay. I do have that. Oh, I do. I don't know if my stomach growling is audible, but I'm sorry if it is. I've grown quite hungry. I'm gonna wait for the fire to leave. Yeah. Go get him! Someone's terrified. These are like my weakest units up here. Oh, not you know, there's some good weapons in there, man. I love the attack on Yang or Yin. Once it starts moving, we leave. We leave. All those single digits? If it bleeds, it dies, right? Yes. Exactly. Exactly. Couldn't put it better myself. Oh, we have people here. It's a little awkward to get to, though. We're gonna have to go through a hallway. Should put them all in the same elevator. Ah. That makes sense. I'm gonna babysit them real quick. Do you think welfare is safe? They got, there's no elevators directly to it. But I guess it's the same for central. Or not, that's not central, welfare. Disciplinary. I'm gonna do it. Not a great idea? Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess there are a bunch of the big worms running around. Like, Exodus, these are not my own monsters. This is an ordeal, so the game spawns these on you. Okay, just making sure everybody makes it. They're already moving. Yeah, it already left. There. Ooh! Hang on. When'd you get there? These are some of my strongest units. Ah, we had a worm spawn behind. Shit. It's the worst. I guess I'll just pat it like I did before. Yeah, I'll just pat it like I did before. Kill the big worm to retreat. Yeah, it looks like the big chompers, they just show up, they take a bite, and if nothing's in there, it doesn't die. And then they move. The little worms will gnaw at your feet and slow down your units. Early on, Exolos, I hated these guys because it's like 5 worms at once just swarming your units. It's really gnarly. But by this point, they're way lower ranked than I am. And yeah, we could probably murk this big worm. You're right. These are my strongest units. I want you to make sure that we're killing the worm. Nobody run past it. Okay, nobody run past it. Exit stage right. Those big worms do massive. Like you can see, slowing down with every hit, pretty gnarly. If my units weren't pretty strong, that would be really annoying. Okay, we got central and... not good. I think that's maybe the worst spot for this guy. Wait, not be careful. Run that by me again, Alonso. One of the midnights will spawn a new dusk. Oh, Jesus. Wait, you mean one of the ones I'm fighting right now? Oh, now be careful. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh! Oh, the worm. Yeah, because one of the big worm slots is empty. You're right. There's like some RTS defense campaign on crack. Yes. Look, the thing that I like is learning about the abnormalities. This one's kind of basic, but it's got like lore blurbs, and it's an interesting world, and they're like the cutscenes are all... It's all fascinating, but it's very stressful. Okay, bottom of central, that sucks. I'll abort the mission if it spawns. They're right here. We may as well take some pot shots. I won't even go on max speed. Get out of there. So this thing seems to like do fire and then a big chomp when it moves locales. Back to central and hey! This one might spawn though. I'm worried. Maybe we can kill it before it can spawn. Apparently the other games aren't as stressful, which is great news. A little more, nice. Nice. They're all getting a raise. You're all hiding in your elevator? Yes. Okay, now it's just the one with the most health. Gotta wait for it to move somewhere advantageous. I don't know if it's spawned yet, so this one might spawn a big worm. Would you say this is a good one? I have some good units in here. I have Diva and Delilah. You can easily take these chances now. All right. There's still the big worms that I'm a little worried about. The big worm could spawn here. Oh, and I need to keep track of where he moved to. Nah. Yes, Sod's department. You're right. That's like the worst one, bro. Okay. All right. Normally, Exelos, you know, I kind of like to prove myself. I like to fight FOEs. I like to play on harder difficulties. But this game, I just wanna learn more about it. I'm not here to prove myself. I know I'm already bad at the game, so that's why I'm fine with Alonso giving me all these tips. I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh wait. Trust me, dude. This game's that brutal. He loves Central. Excuse me. There's no timer, so I'm good. It hasn't spawned another big worm, so maybe it was the other one. That's the go sign, baby. Although, oh, it's just little worms. Just little worms on the right. Go, go, go! Look at that DPS, baby! I can deal with the tiny ones later, bro. What I'm worried about right now is the big one. The tiny, like, so there's like 5 levels to the After Maladies. Like, look, they're doing like 1s to my guys, right? I'm not worried about them. Also, did we get a better spawn? No. It's Zayn, Teth, He, Wow, and then Aleph. A lot of my units down here are rocking He, Wow, and Aleph ranked gears. So I'm not too worried about the lower level things like the tiny worms. Nice! Oh, we do have a big worm. We can kill it on the way, I guess. I'm not missing my chance for DPS. Let me just make sure. We're attacking the big worm, right? And Matt's not here? Matt's here. Okay, Matt's not here. Matt's quarantined because he has a gun that has friendly fire. It attacks everything in front of him, but including teammates. Nobody's running in front? Nobody's running in front. Well, if we just stand back for a little bit... Okay, never mind, it doesn't matter. I was gonna say if we just stand back a little bit, we don't have to kill it, so it won't have another spawn ready. We got here a little late. Yukari? Everybody should be fighting this, except Matt. Unfortunately, because that big worm was in the way, we're not gonna have a chance to deal too much DPS. Yeah. Okay, that's a bad one. We'll wait this one out. I don't know whose weapon has the AoE, but someone was taking out the little worms just coincidentally. It might be Prismia. I don't know if that fires a beam or not. Alright. These big worms do like massive damage if they're in front of you. We can chip away at this. They won't be able to get the kill here, but they can at least deal some damage. From the ranged weapons, actually. Really? It's like a bunch of ants trying to take down the human. Now we need to tell them to retreat. Good. Let's fucking go! Beat his ass! Okay, it's not officially over yet because we got to take care of the medium worms now. There's the tiny worms and there's medium worms. Okay. I wonder if it's worth taking them all back to like where they need to be. That's the one that we nearly killed. Main rooms are now safe? Okay. I'm still gonna take this nice and slow though. No to what? Alonso. I'm gonna send everybody back to their departments. Keep an eye out. Keeping an eye out just to make sure they don't get eaten. Oh, leave them in teams for fighting the big worms. Okay. Well then, just grab everybody. I don't know where Matt went. I clicked this, so I assume Matt's on his way somewhere. And that's actually really scary. Okay, Matt's here. Okay, Matt's here. That's fine. We'll have Matt go somewhere in quarantine on his own. Can you hotkey group the units together? No. You can hotkey your bullets. Which you don't even start with these. You have to unlock them by doing the missions over time. I'm going to send Matt whenever I see him. Hey, Matt. Just go head over here by yourself, bro. Okay. There's a bunch of little worms there. Don't gotta worry about that. Okay, we're gonna have a big worm moving soon. Oh, baby. Couldn't have been better. Making sure they don't run in front of them. The big damage is here. It can't attack behind itself. So you can even whittle down the little worms if you want. The pathing against the little worms is pretty wonky. Again, those things are normally a threat. They just aren't a threat to my units because of like when you're lower level anyway. They're a threat. This one I could maybe do. Actually, no. I think there's just one big worm left, which is surprising. I would have thought that the main one would have kept summoning. Ooh. Matt can deal some chip to this. Actually, Matt can probably finish this off. So fucking good, man. He's a unit of his own. Okay. Wait, was that the last big worm? Hmm? Oh! Oh, there's just a room of tiny worms now. I see one in Central. I see tiny worms. I'm gonna send Gem Miner because he resists red. He has like the best red resisting armor in the game. Mimicry. I think maybe the parent died, so the babies are just wandering around aimlessly. And you might feel pity for these things, but no, do not. This world is not one where you can generally feel pity. So I'm a bad commander. I feel bad even for my clerks. And the stronger side survived. That simply is the story. Amber Midnight, the eternal meal. Let's fucking go! Let's go! No deaths! Get me out of here! Whew. That got you back the rabbit's cost. You know it, bud. Whew. That was 143 minutes on that one day. That's because I was doing the midnight because I needed to do it for a mission. Which means we probably have a really depressing story-heavy cutscene coming up, if I had to wager a guess. Well, that's what I signed up for. We should have a bunch more level ups, right? Or at least for Temperance. Yeah, a lot of them. Alright, time to see how Gebura went from being like everybody's hero to not caring at all about people dying. Oh, and we're picking a new Abno. So this is how it is, Exelos. You get a choice out of these three. And if you don't know what it is, then it just gives you the code name. These letters actually have meaning. I believe F is for, like, fairy tale or fable. You might get, like, Little Red Riding Hood. She's badass, though. Or you might get, a Wizard of Oz style one. You know, that kind of thing. F-02-70. What happens when the black swan wakes up from dreaming of a white swan? T-01-68. Where does one go when they die? T-02-99. Please, eat my dreams. So I like to gauge what they sound like and how interesting they are to me. This one's been interesting to me for a while. Where does one go when they die? I think Alonso said this one's pretty rough, though. Okay, I need to double check 68. Okay. This one seems kind of interesting. It seems like it might be a lower level one, just like a black swan. Or like the ugly duckling or whatever. Is that what this is talking about? And then, please, eat my dreams. A tapir? I don't think a tapir would want to... Oh, no. Is tapir the one that eats dreams? I don't remember. I'm gonna look that up. What is a tapir? No, not a tapir. What is a tapir? Oh, no, that's the actual animal. Do tapirs eat dreams? Oh, Japanese folklore, the Baku, which is often depicted as a tapir-like being capable of consuming nightmares. Ah, that's why I got mixed up. Okay. 70 or 68. I honestly think we'll repo at least once before this weekend. So that's fine. I don't mind. All I have to do is remake Islet. I just really don't want to lose the DeCapo set. That's what I was worried about. But the big worms actually wasn't... Like, as long as you're slow and meticulous, you'll be fine. I like that. Some of them just feel like, fuck you! Here's a billion enemies! Fuck you! This unit's dead now! So, I'll take it. 68 is a fan favorite. Sure! Where does one go when they die? I keep on calling you A, but I think you and A may have become separate entities by now. From the moment you began to have new memories, you both started to walk different paths. I must wonder how the memories separated you from A. Well, even if you two have differences, it is still important for you to witness this place through A's eyes. Why do we repeat this eternal cycle, enduring endless suffering? What's at the end of the line? What kind of world was it that he saw? The answers to these questions are what you must know. However, the choices you make are up to you, not him. As a consequence of those choices, you may lose it all, or you may gain everything. I'm not trying to control you. I just try to support you. That is my role here. Plus, I have seen many other X's who have made it this far, and witnessed the innumerable amount of efforts and failures they made. Now you are here, scrabbling over it all and climbing up. Of course, I've kept all their data in my head, but it's not my place to share it with you. A machine has its own work to do. That's what you, or A, once said to me. So Angela is... What was her name again? What was Angela's name before becoming whatever she is now? It was like vaguely Hispanic, no? Or at least I think she becomes Angela. I don't know. Angela's just Angela? It's not, Who was the girl that everybody loved? That everybody loved. I thought she was styled after her. Either way, we have Kessid here. It's quiet, isn't it? Take a good, long look at this silence. Manager, have you ever gotten up early to walk these streets at the crack of dawn? I think this moment right now is equivalent to that dawn in the outside world. The abnormalities are currently in torpor due to the heightening of the Clyfoth deterrence during off hours. Meanwhile, the employees are steeling themselves for when fate decides whatever will happen to them. When the level of deterrence is weakened, the powers of the suppressed origins will soon wake them. It's always so hard to believe that a place as quiet as this will just as soon be engulfed by pandemonium. Oh, how nice it would be to keep this tranquility. How many times do we have to fail? How much more must we be accustomed to the darkness to finally encounter the light? Good morning, Kessid, sir. Ah, yes. Good morning, buddy. Good luck with your duties, as always. Mr. Kessid, sir, I've been thinking, and I feel that I am truly lucky to be assigned to the welfare team. Just getting into Lobotomy Corporation was really competitive, but being assigned to this team, it's like a miracle. You know, brown-nosing won't gain you anything. Just think of it as flattery, sir. There really is no one who cares more about their employees like you do, Kessid, sir. I mean, just look at the department on the other side of our lair. Nah, that's not necessarily true. I just want to say I appreciate you and the many things you do, sir. Sorry for keeping you so long. I'll be going now, Kessid, sir. Aye. Go get yourself ready for the day. For many days, I consoled myself by saying that I wasn't doing that bad for a Sephiroth. I never put my employees on the verge of death like a certain red-clad miss someone did. And I managed to be flexible with various situations most of the time. Getting mad at someone for breaking a rule or two, or agreeing with someone who claimed to make this place better. When I take a step back and look at it all, I just can't help but think, what's the point of it all? Of course, I hope to send them off in peace, as they were just meant to die anyway. Meanwhile, I was hiding the biggest lie of all inside. Yet, I've been playing the role of a good leader, knowing that it was all a falsehood. Lady Angela knew this too. She knew that I would never be the great man who'd expose every little secret of this place to the employees and try to overthrow the system and plot. Well, I mean, I just wanted to avoid pushing her buttons. Working as the head of the welfare department, I actually never cared about the welfare of our employees at all. I was so afraid. Angela stopped any seedling of doubt or inquiry about the nature of this place by killing off employees indirectly. Then I eventually decided to cover my eyes and ears and help Lady Angela with her affairs without questioning them. Hey, Kessid, we have an emergency. You heard the status report, right? The abnormalities have gone out of control. I don't know what happened, but we need to retake control of the situation right now. I thought you didn't want to speak with me. What's gotten into you, Gebura? You're able to control the deterrence, aren't you? We need to increase the level of Clifoth deterrence right now. Angela will call the rabbits if the rest of the abnormalities aren't suppressed. I want to wrap things up on my side of the facility. But Gebura, no one's allowed to touch the controller of the Clifoth deterrence without Lady Angela's explicit approval. You know that. So, you don't want to do it. You little coward. Do you really think you can just get over every situation by going through the motions? I hope you continue to rot until the day you die, succumbing to your fears like the servile bastard you are. Choke on those sugar-coated words your employees feed you. It's been a while since I was grabbed by the collar. Kessid. You knew I was coming, didn't you? Seems you know me all too well. Perhaps you are the one who understands me most among our Sephiroth. Weaken the Clifoth deterrence, Kessid. What do you have up your sleeve this time, then? Do you want to ask for reasons again, after all this time? Gebura and the other employees are fighting right now. You know that, right? Indeed, Gebura is... Sorry, this is quite humorous to me. I didn't know you would talk about Gebura. You should know. You've seen her for yourself. Gebura has failed to control her enmity, and has now lost her way. What I'm saying is, she's not fighting for some grand ideology. She should know best how she stands. Everyone has their own battle in this place. But I can't seem to shake off this feeling that I'm the only one who just observes the situation from afar, not taking any action. I thought you enjoyed these kinds of things, Kessid. Taking in a cup of coffee, enjoying the peaceful day, listening to your classical music. I would think that I am providing the right environment for you, no? It seems our conversation has run longer than I expected. Let me tell you one last time. Lower the deterrence. And he just does it, I guess. Oh, we get to see Kessid before he died. Oh, I don't actually remember what you should know by now, but Angela was modeled after Carmen. Yes, Carmen. Thank you. Alright, everybody. Let's make the best of today. As always, open the door. Who are you, ma'am? Your taste in music is rather classy. Quite different from mine, however. What the... I apologize. I didn't think you would open the door for me, so I simply walked in. That's Bina. How did you get inside? Do I know you? I've arrived from the head. I was so desperately looking for you all. The reason why I came all the way here is... Well, let's just say I showed up to pay my favorite music. Excuse me there. Excuse me, you there. Can you tell me the name of this fine gentleman? Daniel. His name is Daniel. I'm cranking up the music on my end. Daniel is it? That name carries much more than, or with it than you merit. I would assume that you're the one in charge of this place. Open the section where those monsters of yours are locked up. As you saw just a moment ago, it's nothing for me to open a locked door with my own power. I'm just being polite after all, asking you to open the doors. It's only fair as you're the one in charge here. I urge you not to resist. Just listen to me. If you do so, a few of these people might be able to escape with their lives, no? I wonder why Bina had anything to do with the upper echelon. It's easy to point the finger and blame at the betrayer. However, no one really knows what it feels like to be the target of such a thing until they've been in the shoes of that situation. Back then, a chill had come over my entire body. It was a fear I had never felt before. I had faced numerous experiment-intended abnormalities, yet I never had experienced my body being paralyzed and my blood curdling in such a way before. So this was the head. Bina's the head? Boss, enough with your orders. Don't try and make me justify my cowardly acts. I'm ashamed for consoling myself, saying that there was nothing to be done after passing straight through the tunnel of defeat. I'm so struck with shame and grief, I can't bear it anymore. This body of mine is like a punishment for me, reminding me of my past. I can't even bleed from this body. I don't want to undertake dirty work for Angela's show, or be a puppet who gets praise and applause from everyone. Nor do I want to be your aide who can't do a single thing. All of this has been a series of shame for me. Manager, this shall be my rebellion against you and Angela. I'm the only one who survived. Saying there was nothing I could do. That I was too scared to bear it by myself. That I wanted to save at least a few of my co-workers. All those are meaningless excuses. I think I'm gonna die soon too. The head is on its way to get to you. I'll see you again in hell. Sir. How is fear able to dominate the human mind? How many people would stick to their beliefs and morals if they were to come face to face with a true nightmare? The answer to those questions are why no one can blame Daniel's behavior. Truth be told, everything fell down to the edge of the cliff the exact moment the head found us. They're not giving me a choice. Alright. Sorry, Daniel. Our last conversation came to an end with a hopeless silence. Daniel, he was intelligent and held a high social position, and showed more finesse than anyone else in our research lab. He had an excellent reputation from the people who surrounded him. He had his sly yet charming smile and humor. It would have been easy for him to get into any one of the wings with his skills and personality, but he chose us, not the wings. Though amazing he once was, there is no doubt he died in despair and regret, cursing his choice. Seeing the dead bodies of his co-workers strewn about in front of him, not even having the single comfort of knowing that it wasn't his fault. Unable to find any peace for his final rest. Manifestation of Clypha due to Sephiroth breakdown. Suppression of Sephiroth's core required. Is this immediately going to Gebura's cutscene, or is this part of Kesset's cutscene? I'm not sure. You all might have noticed, but we've never had this kind of situation before. Those monsters were supposed to be slumbering away, but now they woke up all of a sudden. There's no need to focus on what caused this. All that matters is that we solved the problem at hand. Let me add a few words before we jump into battle today. I don't need cowards in my department. You should not let complacency waver your mind when you confront the monsters. You must arm yourself with anger, and pure anger alone, to crush those monstrous bastards. If you object to any of this, I suggest you transfer departments immediately. I won't squeeze out a tear or mourn over you perishing without even your name being left behind. If you want your body and mind to stay comfortable, I'll kindly drag your ass over to the pathetic welfare team so you can chicken scratch your dishonorable name on the waiting list for department transfers. There's good reason why my department has far fewer employees than any other. However, I want you to keep in mind that this also means only the best have gathered here. Meeting over. We'll talk more when the situation has been sorted out. Miss Gebura, I think your mainframe has sustained too much damage. Maybe we should suspend the suppression operation for now? Tiferet is investigating the cause of this situation right now, so we should be able to figure it out pretty soon. I don't need a break. I can still fight. But in your current condition... Shut up! I said I can still fight. So Bina's the head, or was previously the head? I'm not sure, but either way, I'm kind of scared now. 31 ego damaged, 17 employees dead and counting. And your body needs 5 or 6 parts replaced and repaired. It's not thrilling to look after a machine who behaves like a child in a temper tantrum. However, the Sephiroth of the middle layer apparently could not keep you on a leash, so here I am. You. Oh, poor little thing. Look at yourself. There was a time when I had a pinch of admiration for that fire in your eyes. But now even that is smothered with ire and madness. It is such a shame that the both of us are locked up in this dungeon. However, I did not bend over or break my back at the very least. I imagine we will no longer have to face off with our lives at stake and be at each other's throats like the past, but... I will say this for you, pitiful thing. Stare directly into the object of your anger. The edge of a blade that has lost its way will be unfathomably blunt, for there will be nothing but the void to slash, no matter how much the blade is sharpened. I hope you don't think I get some kind of satisfaction out of this, seeing my once earnest rival now looking as pathetic as a dog. I have decency, you know. Cutting, slashing, throttling, trampling, destroying. Sometimes I remember the faces of those who showed me true kindness. If I could just get the smallest taste of revenge upon those monsters who stole their smiles, their happiness, their future, my sword and spear would never stop their flurry. I see people dying in my blurred vision. They're always torn apart by monsters. Those dying faces differ from time to time. Sometimes they're strangers. Sometimes ones I dearly miss. And sometimes I see Christopher or Miss Isabel. Whoever they were, I'm filled with agony for them. Looking at my paralyzed leg and severed arm, I scream and curse my weak body in a fit of rage. Then I black out. I'm so sick of this darkness. It is impossible to fight with such low manpower. I cannot approve your proposal. Please reconsider. Why should I approve an operation that will so clearly end in failure? If manpower is the issue, I can make up for it. If they're too weak, I'll make up for that too. There's nothing in the rules against a Sephiroth utilizing ego too. If you so wish, then I won't stop you. A familiar grip, the right weight, and practice form. This feeling is so distinct that it pulls me right back onto the right path, away from straying to wander, just like a road sign. I completely lose track of time when I wield my weapons. It was kind of funny to see Tiferet and Kessid with bewildered faces when they witnessed me return from battle covered in blood. No matter how hard I stab and break those monsters, they will recover sooner or later. Some of them will wail and others scream. In battle, I also fracture and break some of my components, but those are soon replaced and repaired. What a perfect little hell, just for me. Missing your arm. Here it is. Think of it as a respectful gesture to a fellow warrior, to leave you with one of your arms intact. I doubt she expected this. The tragedy she would bring here, caused by the oh-so-great ideology of hers. I don't know if it will ease your pain, but this happens quite often, more often than you may think. This is no less common than, say, a little seedling getting trampled to death. I must admit that you're quite tough. You're quite the tough sprout, though, however. You even managed to thwart my plans a little. I never expected you would kill 2 claws, stop all the monsters, and finally come face me. And come to face me and give me a fair fight. By the way, about those monsters. I cannot deny that they're astonishing things. Even after plowing through a hallway of your friends, they never softened nor tired. It seems you aren't much different now from then. It seems that you aren't much different from then, or from them, now that I ponder it. Alright then. If you can still manage to hold a weapon and stand up with your own 2 feet, then come. Come at me. I will not be broken. If I can't get rid of these damn monsters, I'll destroy the whole company myself instead. Then finally my aimless wrath can crumble with it and rest beneath the earth forever. Holy shit. Holy shit! Among the many fixers of the back streets, she was one of the few who could go toe-to-toe with the head and the claw. Whoa. There's a lot to take in here. She was called the Red Mist among the back streets denizens. That was a name she earned protecting us from all kinds of threats and maneuvers of the outside. Michelle's betrayal led to the Michelle's betrayal led the eye to the den we hid in. Then the head mercilessly threw their claws at us. Instead of dealing with the red mist directly, the ever-cunning head unleashed the unstable abnormalities to slaughter us. The abnormalities were out of control, tearing apart our comrades who screamed in agony. All the while, the claws sniffed out their prey and snatched it. The whole situation was beyond what she could handle by herself, but she gave it everything she had to protect us. She lost an eye, one of her arms was severed, and she had numerous deep scars all over her body she could no longer heal from. Yet she didn't give up. And eventually, her efforts saved B and I from death. Ah, fuck. The cadaver demonstrated the horrendous, unbearable situation she went through. After a long time had passed, her eyes opened again. However, her anger that had lost its focus dragged her down, deep to the bottom. We had to reboot her many, many times. Bina's the head? Okay, that is, that's pretty deep, man. So, Michelle... They mentioned betrayal, and I'm assuming that was the head, or is Michelle one of the regular, like, units that was mentioned in the story? Just like one of the no-name ones, no-face ones. It's a bit outside the scope of this game, but Bina worked for the head. Ah, okay. And Michelle was Hod. But how would Hod betray anybody? Well, interesting. By the way, I'm not clicking anything. Do I get Hakma or Bina? I'm kind of afraid of Bina now, if I'm being real with you. I'm assuming she's a little tin can. But I saw her bust the door down. I don't think I've seen any of the Sephiroth be violent. But I just saw Bina kill Gebura and threaten to and probably eventually kill Kessid. So I don't know what to think. Bina probably just for ease of what's coming up. Alright. I don't have any things to level up or unlock. Doesn't look like it. Okay. I get Kessid's, I mean, like, I already kind of got his apathy, but I get it more now. Damn, dude. Two things before we end. Loud and clear. I'm all ears. I could take a peek at the new app now, I guess. I'm not going to read the lore, though. I'm quite tired. Make sure to start the day to make sure we save. Righto. And I kind of just want to take a peek at the new app now. Unless it's one of those ones that fucking deletes weapons. And check Gebura's core suppression info. Sure. I'm assuming shit just starts breaking out all the time. The red mist makes her return. Suppress the core of... It's an enemy? Or is that what they all say? Okay. I thought it was going to be an enemy, bro. Like, holy shit. Oh, just hit start day with the core suppression? I'm being extra careful here, alright? Extra careful. This went on way longer than I was expecting it to. I wanted to get some art done after this, but I gotta make some chow instead. Yes, but put your Kessid agents back in. Okay. Kessid was Yum Yum, Michaela, Eva, Joy, and Delilah. Oh wait, oh, it has to be empty, right? If you're doing a core suppression? Yeah, it has to be empty. Okay, I'm just double checking. I'm good to start. I know I'm being like extra. We're just peeking right now. Okay. Holy shit! Bro! Oh my god. Why is she not a little tin can robot? Hang on. And the music's just starting right off the bat.
Prepare to become space dust.
She resists everything. Normal on pale. She broke out of her tin can. That's possible? Why doesn't everybody else be vaguely humanoid then? The red mist returns. Alright, I'm just gonna take a peek and then we're getting out of here. What the fuck? That thing looks cool as hell! That thing looks cool as hell, dude! I'm sorry, I love multiple arms and I love lanky arms. I think that makes, like, really cool character designs. And holding a fucking coffin behind him is badass, and his head's a butterfly. Alright. Well, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. I might draw that before the next stream. I'm getting out of here. Whew. He likes non-normal amounts of arms. You're damn right, bud. You're damn right. I would have loved to get a little bit of info on that guy, but I guess we'll just save it for next time. And honestly, I read so much lore that I'm tired. I'm quite hungry. Good to see you, Cholakai. I assume you're going to start stream soon? I told Rave to be ready by 2 his time, which would be 1 my time. 2 hours from now. I've been waiting for Trauma Dump and Red Mist reaction for so long, dude. That was sick as hell. And it was so worth it. Legitimately never seen any of that. Whew. Goddamn, dude. She's an enemy. How wild is that, man? I assume Kessid is gonna just be a regular unit. Like a regular core suppression. Like, I originally thought the core suppressions were gonna be enemies, but no. They're just like giant robot chunks when we previously saw them, as far as my memory goes anyway. Okay. Wow. Wow. Well, if you're curious about what happens next, we'll pick this up next Tuesday. Thank you so much for your help, Alonso. Would not have gotten here without you. I'm out of here for the night. I'll be back tomorrow with something I haven't decided yet. Maybe some art. If not some art, then maybe, oh, Exelos, you're still here, bro. Yeah. Right back at you, bro. Appreciate it. I might do something chill. I might just do some Rune Factory, or maybe Pocket Wars, or Pokemon Odyssey. So follow me on Twitter if you want to know when I go live. Hope to see you there. Have a great rest of your night. Bye-bye. Jesus Christ.